just received in our newspaper.
That's my problem with Taco Bell right now is I absolutely love the shit out of Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But they got Pepsi products. So they need to smarten the fuck up and get Coke products. And then it'll be the lottery's been won.
You think there's that much of a difference for you?
Dude, yeah.
Because is Crush owned by Coke or is that Pepsi? Because Crushes are sick.
Crush their own thing. No, it's owned by Coke.
It is?
Coke.
Could we search it up?
Yeah.
We searched it up not too long ago.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just my thing because you're
shitting on Baja Blast is what you're saying though.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I've ever gone to Taco Bell.
No,
I don't even eat from there.
I eat Taco Bell. Like that's my top tier favorite fast food place.
Taco Bell?
Crazy.
Absolutely.
I love Taco Bell.
Absolutely, dude. Beef burrito and a chicken quesadilla, and that's it.
Really? That's what you like? That's
nothing else. That's all you need.
That's fair, bro. I don't know why I talk about this. I've one time talked about this on the podcast. I remember when me and you first started. I brought this shit up. I don't know what the fuck happened. One day, I went to Taco Bell and they just decided to change. We're up, by the way, right? Okay. Oh yeah, you want to try some of this?
Can I just try a sip of yours?
Yeah, here, take a sip of this. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you a story in a second here.
Spit
it's
in
not
it.
like we're recording anything right now.
Spit in it.
This is a professional
It's
podcast.
It's my
Spit
podcast.
it
It's
in.
my podcast. We'll do whatever we want. What do you think?
You can say it's shit because
You can say-
Matt Taiariol brought it, so you can be honest.
Oh my God! There's been lightning detected in our area.
Oh my god. Okay.
Stand down. 30 minutes.
All right, we gotta stop the pod. I think.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
There's too
okay,
many
so-
wires here.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I just go there one day to Taco Bell, and they just decide to switch up their whole fucking menu one day. Like I was just like, who approved this? Like I was just so upset.
Head office in California.
I guess, but I was just what I'm trying to get at is I
made
was
that
upset.
up. I don't know
You don't
what
know
head
who
office
fucking
is.
did it. Yeah.
I'm still pretty happy about it, but I'd be even more ecstatic if they got Coke products and not Pepsi products.
I guess I just like a hard taco once in a while.
Yeah, it's so good.
I just like a taco once in a while, bro. I'm so simple like that.
Yeah.
I don't mind a taco. Well, you're in A&W.
What?
A&W is your spot, right? You
No.
like no
No.
Burger King.
A&W's way too
I don't even
expensive
have.
for Chase.
I don't even have like a spot, dude.
What are you talking about?
No, that's Alex. Alex is A&W. man.
Alex,
Is Alex A&W?
It's more Gloria than Alex. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story because
Okay.
they don't listen to this.
okay.
Picture this: you're a year into the relationship. It's her birthday.
Mhm.
Where do you go for your birthday breakfast? A&W, of
Yeah.
course.
That's a spot.
That is a spot.
Yeah,
Take
blew
your
my
girl somewhere
mind.
special.
Blew my mind. I was
A&W
like, what?
breakfast.
I actually wouldn't be mad.
A&W is good. Like that used to be like A&W and Wendy's are good like food when you're on the road or something. You know, and you need like
Wendy's hits once in a while
Wendy's,
for me.
yeah, Wendy's
You ever
hits
had
out
a
on-
triple from Wendy's?
dude. Dave's double all the way.
Get a Dave's triple.
Dude, oh.
Try it.
I don't know if I can handle
Try it.
triple Dave.
Dude, this guy can handle anything. He ate the Mr. T burger.
Yeah.
You know what
What's
that?
that?
One and a
What was
half
that?
burgers, man. I
one-
finished Alex's.
Damn. Yeah, he
Yeah,
finished Alex's Mr. T burger. Explain to him what it is. He
Okay,
doesn't know what it is.
cheeseburger, a hamburger, and then a bacon cheeseburger in between 3 buns.
Oh. Oh man.
Think about how fucking
They got like lettuce, tomato, and everything on it.
Where is this from? A&W?
No,
Dairy
dairy
Freeze.
freeze, bro.
Dairy freeze?
Yeah.
You know, I've never been out that way.
You should try
Honestly,
it.
I've never been out that
No,
way.
you should go for sure.
I am due to
Listen,
go.
listen. First date spot. That's the best one there ever was.
Everyone says dairy freeze is it.
Yeah.
That's the first date spot.
Mhm.
Because of the implication, you know. You're all the way out in the county.
No, dairy freeze has a good spot. They're all right.
Chase,
I
you were
thought
looking
they-
at me when he said that. I don't like that.
But you know,
I thought that they.
Caught
I thought they
Oh,
closed.
no.
no,
dairy
man.
freeze, no,
They
bro.
closed
The owner
for-
died.
Yeah, I knew.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I knew that happened, but I thought they closed it up for good, or they just closed
Nah.
it up for like a season.
That was,
I would imagine in the wintertime they're not open.
Yeah, they
No,
closed
yeah,
for
they're
the
not.
season.
Yeah, I know they're not open in the wintertime, but I could have sworn he passed away like sometime in the spring,
I have
and
no
they
idea.
usually open around this time. And then I thought that they were just like, we're taking a year off.
That was like 2 years ago.
I mean, I knew a couple people who owned those like you remember those like little ice cream stands, like they were literally an ice cream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just went yesterday. Devin and Lauren and I we went to Stop 26.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Okay.
Dude,
That's
oh man, it was so good. And then Lauren was kind of giving me a hard time because it was like the lineup's so long. Meanwhile, it only took us like 10 minutes. And then by the time we got our treats, I turn around and it's a lineup from hell. And I'm like, well, it wasn't so bad after all, was it?
dude. It was like that at the Rib Fest today. Like the line was actually pretty big because me and him went and we all went, and it was like the line. We went to the shortest one, but it was very interesting the way they do it. Like, they don't just take your order and move you to the side. Like, they will finish that order.
Good for them.
It's like you show up, you order, and they're like, all right, we're going to focus on this individual. Get the order done. All right, next.
That's the way it should be.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you're not fucking up. And plus, at that point, I would imagine you need to. Because if you have, like, some dude, because, like, Homeboy had, like, fucking 5 racks of ribs next to him. You have people asking for half a rack. People asking, I'm up there asking for a full rack. Give me a full rack right now.
How many racks you got on standby? 5? Give me 2.
Give me 2 racks. 2 racks of ribs would be insane. But it's like, I don't know where the vendors there at Rib Fest, bro. I'm telling you, they get whatever they get it from, like whoever's meat they buy it for, like way fucking better. Because it's like, it's nothing like, even if you go to Mr. Meats or go anywhere else, like even a local butcher shop, it's not like they actually have a rib that has meat on it. Like if you buy one around here, it's like you're getting very like thin meat shit.
But these aren't like local people, are they?
No, they're not.
They're not.
Well, I mean, they're
traveling rib salesmen.
Traveling,
which isn't like a crazy
Bro,
living, bro.
They're what do you call it? Like trucks or tables or whatever. It looked like fucking like. It looked like a circus ride almost. Like it was so tall and it had all their awards on it and stuff. It was
Bro, it did.
My thing with that is they should like change the name of it and just call it like Ribs for Your Pleasure.
What, instead of Rib Fest?
No. Yeah.
Wow, thanks for sharing that, man.
I don't
I
forget
forget
you
you
even
even
do
fucking
that,
said
man.
that. But I'm just gonna move on.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a stupid joke, but it was a joke.
All this talk about lines is, I think this is gonna be. We're starting off with a bang, talking about lines, and I like it.
Matt, I had to elaborate on that a bit.
I just want to leave. I just want to go.
What kind of lines?
Why?
I'm just slumped down in this chair. I'm done. Continue.
What kind of lines?
Yeah.
They were talking about lines. Like, you were like, oh, I'm in a line at stop 26. And then Jake's like, oh, the line's at the fucking...
Wait, you don't like? Do you not like what I'm talking about on my podcast?
Do you not?
Do you not like when I'm? Hold on.
Get out!
Let's talk to him about this.
I'm just saying,
What
we're
do-
like 8 months into
I'm
intro
sorry.
class.
You're
I mean,
right.
if you want
How
to talk
rude?
about lines.
No, how
Why
rude?
is it still being the rules, Rain?
Yeah.
You can't just delete that from the rules. Matt's already bringing it up.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry, Matt. What would you like to talk about? I'm so sorry. I should have been more
Isn't it?
considerate.
Yeah, but what about Ukraine, man? We're still sending more money to them. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I don't read.
Because they're not
you
talking
can't
about
read.
it.
It's not because I don't want to.
Because they're not even talking about it anymore.
Is that still a place?
That's still a
Yeah.
place. That's still
That's
going
still
on.
going on. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought Russia was supposed to kick their ass in like a week and a half.
Yeah, right?
That's been
Crazy.
2 years now.
Yeah.
That's been going on for a
Yeah.
fucking
A
minute,
bit
bro.
now.
That plan went perfectly, I think. As
They
they
nailed
wanted.
it.
Yeah.
Thank God they invested millions into that strategy.
Yeah, no. They literally did. Instead of billions, they invested in millions, and then that's what you get.
Yeah.
You get old rusted tanks and nothing else.
It's working for both sides. I don't know.
It
Hey,
is.
I'll
The
take it.
military-industrial complex is on a roll recently.
Yeah, they are sending shit everywhere right now.
Well, once the U.S. didn't need, like, the Middle East anymore because they weren't, buying heroin, they were like, what are we going to do? We got all this old stock and no one to buy it. What if we start 3 major conflicts?
Get our nose in it.
Have you guys talked about the Boeing? Like the Boeing shit?
Oh, yeah, we brought it up.
Yeah.
How many whistleblowers is that now? 3?
Well, the one guy, I find it wasn't the guy who like they found in a car and then they ruled it like I think it was like officially ruled a suicide this week, and it's like, man, like if he committed suicide, it's like I could understand that because being a whistleblower is like really stressful and all that
man.
shit, and it like fucks you up. But like at the same time, it's like who crawls into like the trunk of their car and like does that? Like I don't know, man.
It's a great spot. Depends who you ask.
Brother, I mean,
Yeah.
you're
guess.
desperate to get out of the limelight. You're so
Yeah.
famous, so you just crawl in your trunk and kill yourself.
I mean, I guess.
And then the second guy, how do you go again?
I forget. I haven't. I've been
Self-inflicted
keeping up.
gunshot wounds, right?
Probably
Multiple
yeah.
of them?
Yeah, probably multiple. I mean, if you don't get the first one right in the head, you guys shoot yourself
You
again
gotta
in the
shoot-
head, I guess.
And you do it from the back.
Yeah.
Of course. 'cause
yeah,
the gun's scary.
It's a lot easier to go like this. Yeah. Let's acrobatically fucking.
I remember, I forget which, it was a CIA whistleblower. He killed himself, in quotation marks, by shooting himself in the back of the head twice. And the coroner was like, he did it.
It's just a
I
bad.
remember
It's just a
that.
And,
bad
s-
shot.
and then,
Just bad
and then
shot.
somehow the gun was across the car. I don't know. It flew back. It just flew back.
Hey, if you're asking an NYPD guy back then, he's probably trying to hide evidence by throwing the gun away. This son of a bitch, he tried to hide the evidence after he killed himself, thinking we wouldn't find anything.
That
It's a
bastard.
shame we just can't take him to trial.
Drag his corpse to the courthouse.
But thoughts with the families, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Always on this podcast.
I mean, it's like when you watch any of those like New York documentaries back in the 70s and 80s,
Yeah.
where they're like this man was innocent the entire time, and then you find out half the cops were taking bribes of so many other drug dealers and
Yeah.
shit. They would just constantly go to the other, like the opposing drug dealers, raid them, take all the money, just bring all the drugs, and then everyone's like, "Where's the money at?" He's like, "We didn't find any money."
he hadn't sold it yet.
Yeah,
Obviously,
we
look at
haven't
all these
sold-
drugs.
So they would just do that.
New York in the 70s is one of the most fucking craziest places to live. Probably California too, but like New York,
imagine California.
New York specifically, like all the shit that went on in the 70s and whatnot. Like even Studio 54. Have you seen that documentary?
I haven't even seen the documentary.
That's a documentary on Netflix. I think it's still there, but it was just like fucking Party City. And then you also had like, the fucking Son of Sam killers and this and
Yeah.
that going on and whatnot.
It's like
Do
you had
you believe it was multiple killers?
We taled about this on the last podcast.
Probably. Yeah. I bring it up a lot.
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
know.
you think Son of Sam was multiple killers?
No, there was a documentary saying that it might have been, and then near the end it got really weird, and I'm like, I don't.
It got weird.
I don't
It
believe
involved
you
it-
anymore.
I haven't even watched it.
Involved a cult from Europe, and I'm like, I don't think so,
it
man.
involved a dog
and
and
a dog skull, and
So what's the theory though? Like, is that
it
I haven't
wasn't
watched-
one guy.
Okay.
It was multiple
Yeah.
guys.
Okay.
It was a cult that no one was talking about.
Yeah.
Well, there was this guy I was listening to an interview on a podcast recently, and they were talking about John Wayne Gacy. And before John Wayne Gacy had like he had the record for a while for like most bodies or whatever. Before him, there was a guy named Dean Corll in like the early 70s, and they're so similar, their MOs and like how they killed and like why and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're so similar, and this Dean Corll guy had accomplices. So it's like, and John Wayne Gacy was like people said he had accomplices, and like people brought him people and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's like, did he have accomplices or did he not? And it's like, why didn't he tell someone? And it's like this lawyer, she was his like acquittal lawyer for to try and get him off death row or whatever. So he basically she told him, because what was his name? Another famous serial killer was on the loose, and he was like and he just got caught, and they're like, oh, they're attributing 200 murders to him, eh, John? And then he would get pissed. He's like, those murders are fake, like all that. He's like, he didn't do 200 because he was like, and it's like, why did he not rat those people out? Probably because he wanted credit for every single one of them. It's like, it's kind of like an interesting thing too with those people where it's like, yeah, it's like, and then
They in it for the fame. They in it for the records.
and then at the same time, like police like were corrupt and just wanted to close cases, so they would just attribute murders to them that they may not have done, right? So
that's what I'm
a
saying.
lot
Like
of
that
cases
Innocent
that.
Files. Like I think me and you watched it for a little bit weirdly in your garage.
Probably.
Like it was called The Innocent Files. It's just on Netflix, bro. And you like read like you're watching some of them. And one guy, I forget what the one story was. It's been a long time since I watched it, but it was like the guy was in jail for like 30 some odd years. And it's like the guy wasn't even in the state when the murder happened.
Yeah.
Guy wasn't even there, bro.
That happens
So it's like
so much.
It just happens so much.
That's
yeah.
full
ridiculous.
day's ride away.
Yeah. Like dude was nuts.
Multiple days of travel.
And it was just like
I didn't even own a car.
yeah, bro. It was just like
Dude.
some of them were so weird.
Did you hear about? There's this guy. He went to I think it was like a Padres game, like baseball, with his daughter.
fuck, yeah,
And
yeah.
and he got caught, or well, not caught, but they tried to convict him on murder. And his defense attorney had to literally go through. There's one broadcast, like local broadcast shot he's in, and that proved he couldn't have done the murder. And it's like that one frame or something.
It
and it's
wasn't
like
a
they didn't
local
have it.
broadcast.
What was it?
It was a TV show recording like their season finale.
Oh shit.
And it was, man, what? Fuck.
It wasn't like Seinfeld, no.
No. It was the guy. Is Larry David. Larry
Curb
David.
Your Enthusiasm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just they caught him in one shot, him and his daughter coming down the stairs, and that's the only reason he got
That's-
acquitted of the
Yeah.
crime.
That's fucking crazy.
Because he was in
Yeah.
the background of this TV show episode.
Yeah.
Credit
when
to
it was-
Larry David, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like when it was being recorded?
Yeah.
Or like when the murder happened? And,
Larry David was filming his like premiere season finale.
Yeah.
At a Padres game.
At a Padres game.
Okay.
And then that guy and his daughter was coming down the
okay.
stairs in the background.
Got it.
And they were like, the time of this recording means he could not have made it to where the murder happened,
Yeah.
and then came back to grab his daughter after. There's no way that could have happened.
Yeah.
No.
Like that JCS YouTube channel that used to post a lot of
Oh my
stuff.
God.
Like they were great.
They
but
were so good.
They had one where it's like innocent people in like interrogations, and there was this one in like I think it was like Hamilton, where a cop was chasing a guy around a corner. The guy immediately went into an alley, and there was another guy at a bus stop. And the cop, the first guy he saw was the guy at the bus stop. So I guess he thought the guy was just waiting for the bus after like running around a corner. So they took him in. And they just tried to pin it on him, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we already got you. We got the description." And it's like this guy was like a bald black guy, and it's like, no, it's a white guy with long hair. Like, it's not, and all the detective had to do was look in the file, but he didn't. He didn't. So they got like screwed and all that stuff. So there's like a bunch of
Lazy.
it's just laziness.
Just lazy police work.
Oh yeah,
Lazy police
It's all
work.
over
But
the
there is
place.
fucking definitely a lot of that.
Just mucking donuts and not giving a fuck about anything. I don't care. Give me another sprinkle donut.
My sister's boyfriend. I found out his grandfather, his mom's dad, was like high up in the LAPD in the 80s and 90s.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, he's in a U2 video.
A U2 video?
A U2 video because U2 tried to film a video on a rooftop, and they got shut down by the police, and they kept filming as they're being shut down. So you see like her dad shutting down U2 in the middle of this fucking music
I want to
video.
shake that man's
And
hand
then,
because I can't stand that fucking band.
And his my sister's like boyfriend's mom has like stories, and like one of them is she's like, yeah, I was in a store and I went on, I tried out a top, and like when I came out, Julia Roberts came out, and like we're wearing the same top, and I just went back in instantly because she wore it better than me, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, okay.
What are you supposed to do?
She got backstage passes to Madonna because her fucking dad's was like getting high up in the
Dude, holy
yeah,
fuck.
it's crazy. Like,
That's rad.
yeah. And
Seen
she asked
somebody
her up.
pull an outfit off better
That's
than
a
you.
crazy bribe.
I don't think everyone in LA had it as good as she had at the time, but like, you know,
No.
there were riots. There was
There's
like
a
a
couple
bunch of
things
stuff.
going on.
You got
It's
OJ,
fine.
you got Rodney King. There's a bunch of stuff going on.
Was
back
he
then.
there during the Rodney King incident?
I don't know. I really don't know the time frame. Like I
No.
know it was like 80s, 90s roughly, and then
Around
they
there.
moved. They're like on the East Coast now, so I think they like retired to the East Coast. And then,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's
I have no
usually,
idea.
usually that's the opposite way. You retire on the west from the East Coast to go to the West Coast, or you go down south to Florida.
Well, I don't know if like this is normal in the States, but I know his family moved like a bunch of different places all over the country too.
Oh yeah.
Just for I don't know why, but they've lived in
Just because they can.
Yeah,
To
They
avoid
live-
the
they live-
corruption charges, probably.
They live.
I don't think so.
They live in America. I mean, I'd probably do the same. You know, I'd live in California one year, and then the next year I'd probably move to Montana or something.
I'd never live in California.
That's a good point. I wouldn't. live in
Montana would
California.
probably be beautiful
California's
though.
bigger
A lot of
town.
people are going to like those places like Utah, Montana, Arizona Coyotes.
I'm not a Utah fan. Thank you.
You're a
You're
Utah
a
fan.
Utah fan.
You're a Utah fan. Matt.
Show
Don't
of
lie.
fans whose NHL team is still in the league.
Yeah. His team got bankrupt.
How many?
went bankrupt like financially.
I think they went bankrupt financially, shut the team down, didn't they?
I forget. It was so the plan was for them to like actually break ground on a new arena at the end of this year.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
everywhere
thought.
they go, basically they get denied to build a new arena. So their owners it came out of their owners kind of like done some really dumb stuff, like not paid hotel bills or paid them late or just and the hotels are like below what the players like what it's stipulated in their contracts, like in the players.
Do you know what it was
Association.
though? Like in its entirety, why it shut down?
Well, they just couldn't get the arena, and the NHL's like, we're not having you play in this dump.
They
We're
were
like,
playing
yeah.
in a college arena.
Yeah, they're playing
Yeah.
to like 2,800 people.
I think it
And
holds
it's
less
like-
than the WFCU Center in
Yeah.
Windsor.
So like,
What? Is
Yeah.
it actually?
I think so.
I'll
Am
build
I-
the arena in my backyard. I can probably
yeah,
fit.
come on, Coyotes.
You can fit all the Arizona Coyotes fans in your backyard.
just me. It's just me.
It's just Matt.
They're on Chase's porch
Yeah,
watching the game.
that's the VIP section. Chase's porch.
So the deal is like they get if they have to have land by like 2028 or something, and then they can still kind of come back into the league if they have land for an arena.
From what I hear, I think that's like getting close to being secure. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like at this
But
point,
then on the bright side, you're gonna have an expansion team.
but
again.
like at this point, it's just bad owner after bad owner after bad owner after like city that doesn't want them to build an arena, and it's just like, and I refuse to fucking cheer for Utah, so I'm like, all right.
I think like it's gonna be cool though. You know, it's like they seem to want the hockey in Utah. So
I mean, I think it's going to go everywhere now because it's just profitable.
oh, it's huge.
Well, I saw a thing the other day on Instagram where they're like, when's the WNBA gonna pass the NHL? And it's like, I mean, it depends.
Never gonna happen.
A lot of stuff has to happen. A lot of stuff has to happen and has to go right. Like you have to have like no controversies in WNBA. You have to have like no like.
Wasn't it until like 2 weeks ago they just started paying for their travel or something?
No, like the private flights they're flying
their
like
flights.
regular or whatever before.
They're flying coach.
Who were the WNBA players?
Yeah, so it's like you could be on the same flight of them, and then there's a 7 foot tall woman sitting behind you,
Yeah.
and you're like,
It's weird because like I feel like all the other
Can't
teams
recline
just
my
have
seat
private
now.
jets.
Yes.
Like you're getting this Toronto Maple Leafs private jet here.
Yeah, but they're not owned by the.
I guess they're not.
people,
I know they're not owned. I know they're not owned, but I'm just saying like it just you think like they would just have that. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but
But
I mean like there's a lot more I think like things surrounding it. I don't know. I feel like as sports get more and more, it just seems like eyes are more on that now because it's like
the NFL is like the king of sport right now. Like they're so good with business right now.
I mean even you got to think during the off season how much money they probably still pull in.
dude, just
on
the,
off season.
the draft alone,
Yeah.
like in Detroit. Like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Nuts.
brought in like almost $20 million in revenue for the
I-
city.
yeah,
and
and-
Detroit's population like grew for the first time since the rise.
Bro,
in
700
'69.
and something thousand people showed up,
Yeah.
attended
Yeah.
there for the full weekend or something.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's
But
fucked.
It's the same thing. Like the NFL is just growing its fan base, but the NHL they want to kind of
Dude, they're gonna play in Brazil.
yeah.
They're like, hey,
They're playing in Brazil.
they don't just have statues.
They play in.
Who,
They're
Detroit
gonna have a
City FC?
fucking.
Which
have
one?
you been to Detroit?
Yeah,
City
I've been to
FC?
a bunch of games. They're
Dude,
great.
aren't those insane?
I get the boxes up in the corner there.
Oh,
You
yeah?
get free beer too, and it's
Yeah.
like it ends up being cheaper because you can fit up to like I think it's like 6 to 8 people.
Yeah.
and it's like a party deck. So
It's
you just watch on there. It's sick.
I've been to one game. I want to go to more, so I'm planning on going to more this summer. Hopefully with my my cousin, and my uncle.
Yeah.
But like he showed me this thing, and it is nuts. It's sort of like if an English soccer team was in Detroit because the way they just chant and the way they party, it's nuts. And you can do this thing too, where you can walk in with the team.
I've done that.
You've
once.
done that?
That's cool.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Walk in
they
with
do
the
like
team?
so they have like a parking like area and stuff for like season ticket holders, and like they have like they have a fanatic section that's like an entire side of the field. And when they introduce the new players, they turn their backs and they stick up the fingers like the opposing team. They do that.
There was a lot of stuff they used to do before, but
Yeah, they don't.
then
now.
they moved up in like a division, and then they were
Yeah.
kind of told like you guys got to kind of.
And the fans didn't even want that. Like they're a low, like they're not like super low. Like they're basically in the farm system. It sounds like for like MLS.
Yeah,
it's like a division lower.
but they don't want
Or
to.
two.
They don't want to join the
They
MLS.
they didn't want to do that. Like they did not want to move up. It's more money for them. It's probably more revenue. They're like on ESPN now, like games and stuff. But like
Yeah.
the fans didn't want it. They like the small club, but they did just get approved for like a new stadium in like Southeast Detroit, like a soccer dedicated field.
It's cool, but
So-
I like the one they had in Hamtramck there. I thought it was a cool vibe.
It is, but it's dude, it's so old. And
I
like,
know,
So, it
I know.
Sucks. Like the one side has bathrooms that are like bad, but the one side is just all porta potties.
You ever
it's only,
been
like,
to?
two bathrooms. Yeah.
You ever been to games at the stadium behind Kennedy High School?
Only like once or twice. when I
Yeah,
was really
it
young,
kind of reminded me of
Yeah, it's like
that.
Windsor Stadium.
yeah,
isn't it?
Windsor Stadium. Yeah. But Jake, is comedy back now? Because like after the roast of Tom Brady, like it just seems like no one's getting canceled for saying stupid shit
I don't
anymore.
know.
and
I
it's
don't know.
great.
We're gonna see. Well, someone's gonna fuck
Well,
up.
what do you-
Was that like a
Did
week
you watch?
ago?
2
3
weeks ago?
Yeah.
Give him some time.
I give them some time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was definitely you could tell in that roast though. I know like you probably didn't see it or whatever. In the roast though, like you could tell they kind of actually held back. I thought. Like I felt like they could have went for way more.
I think
like they had things that were a no go, like him kissing his son, probably definitely a fucking no go.
yeah, don't
Like-
bring the kids involved. Or
Yeah,
anything
probably
like
not that.
But
And then obviously
You
right
could have
when-
made fun of him kissing his dad though. Like at least bring that up.
they didn't even bring that up. Like they
No.
could
That's
even
fair game.
they brought like I mean, no doubt they were gonna bring up his fucking wife,
Yeah,
his ex-wife
absolutely.
sleeping with
Absolutely.
the karate instructor. No doubt.
She's kicking.
8 sessions, Tom. 8 sessions a week.
And she's still a white belt. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Yeah, that's what Kevin Hart said. She's still a white belt, man. She ain't moving up. She ain't moving up. What do you think she's doing
How
there?
much practice does she need?
I thought it was awesome. I was watching it. And I was at work when I was watching it, and I was dying of laughter the entire time.
He was very quick
It
to
was-
the Robert Kraft.
like,
No,
I-
no Robert Kraft. Like
Yeah,
Jeff
no.
Ross made that
Yeah,
first
it's
joke
like,
about
no.
Robert Kraft. Tom Brady went up to him and said, "Knock that shit out." Like pretty much none of that. So,
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know who
if
that
there's
is.
one, if the
owner of the Patriots.
Patriots are an NFL team.
I know that.
Okay.
if there's one guy that can get away with making that joke, it's Jeff Ross. You know, so,
Well, you have to, like, I don't know, because I'm like more of a fan of like the 2000, like Greg Giraldo and like earlier Jeff Ross, that kind of stuff. And when they had like the other people on, like older comedians that are kind of out of it now a little bit,
Yeah.
it's like I like because it was like more like it hit like way harder. And it was like way more like that was good. But like you could tell they're like, okay, we're not gonna say anything about this. We're not gonna say like they kind of a couple people like toe tapped around a little bit.
yeah,
And it's like, that's fine. Like, I don't expect like athletes to do that or whatever. But like at a certain point, it's like, what do you call it? At a certain point, it's just like kind of repetitive. And I feel like back then, it's like you have a comedian basically doing like a 5-minute set, and then you have another comedian doing a 5-minute set. It's not like a monologue, and it's not like, oh, I'm just saying like, oh, remember this, remember this. Remember, it's like, no, it's like you look like they're like giving you, like Jeff Ross is a really good example of like that still kind of continuing, where he has like during the Pam Anderson roast in like the early 2000s, Courtney
Oh.
Love was there.
brutal.
Yeah, oh my god, and he said, Courtney Love, why do you look worse than Kurt Cobain?
Oh,
And it's like,
damn.
and it's like, bro, you can't, like, nobody's saying that now. Sorry, like you're
But,
not like.
but they were like pulling out like Aaron Hernandez jokes, and I was like, holy shit! Like
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that.
I would say
Dude,
that's
just calling
different.
pretty much Gronk a fucking idiot,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh,
They even were pulling out OJ jokes too.
Yeah, they were.
I thought it was good. I don't know.
I thought it was good. I just
I'm-
think like with
I'm all
that now.
I'm all for the crude humor.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like it's fine. I'm just saying, like, it was still safe in my opinion, in the sense it's like nobody's gonna defend OJ, nobody's gonna defend Aaron Hernandez, and nobody's really gonna defend Tom Brady's wife because she cheated on him. So it's like those are three people that people
it?
really aren't gonna.
Did she cheat on him?
I think the whole thing is like, well, I think the whole thing was he decided to still stick with football. Remember, he retired and he came back,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Fuck this, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
doing it.
I'm not doing
I
another
ain't dealing
year."
with another year. You're shit, Tom."
And he's like, when you got a chance to go 9-7, you take it.
So then I think she ended up getting with the karate instructor. I think that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I just think they genuinely did the. I just think they did. They could have went for way more. I felt
Karate
like.
instructor guy teaches kids from Monday to Friday 9 to 5. Or 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady.
Yeah.
There you go. Great pick.
Hey man, she just maybe got tired of the foot because like I feel like he's probably that guy. Like fuck that. I only care about football. Like
Yeah.
I mean at that point though, I felt like I mean you can understand it from her point. Like all right, fuck this, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like you're 40. What is he? 40.
42, 43?
No. 42.
No, he's like
How old's Tom
47
Brady?
now.
No, he's not 47.
No,
I don't think
I
he's
think he's
47.
like
He was like 45 when he went with the Bucks. I'm pretty sure
Yeah?
he was close to 45. He was 44, 45.
46.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like I mean
I
when
was
he
being
did this too, it
generous.
was like when he was 44, right? At this point, it's like bro, you won like because at that point he did win 7 Super Bowls. It's like wrap it up, man. Like,
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's
spend some time with your children.
Yeah. Who are getting older
well,
and shouldn't be kissed on the mouth.
God.
Man.
that's kind of the issue though that they're having with those golfers that switch to live instead of PGA
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that for the money. It's like you have guys coming out and they're like, oh, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this like so my family's future and blah blah. And to me, it's like man, like
You're playing golf, dude. Calm down.
no, but like first of all, you have to keep in mind these guys have won majors. Like the guy who said that won the Masters. That's $10 million, and he won like 63 or he won like a stupid amount over 20
Make sure
million.
families fell off.
He won over $20 million last year when he was on the tour. So it's like you're not, you know what I mean? You're not any, and that's not including brand deals. That's just winning, and he got an insane amount. So it's like like and you think about like, and I compare that to like Kobe, where it's like he invested in something, I forget what it was, like Smart Water, and like just recently, like in the early 2010s, and just recently his shares are worth like $400 million now, and it's like that's how you create generational wealth. You let your money grow. You don't just go because you're mad. Like that, to me, that's an excuse. Like it's not. You know what I mean? And it's like,
I at the same time, it's a motivator because it's like you're gonna pay me this now.
That's what I was gonna get at.
What do you
Because
mean?
You're gonna
we're gonna, if you sign with us, we'll give you $50 million.
look at all the stupid NFL contract. No, I say stupid, but go get your money, guys. You know that's good.
How are you gonna
That's
turn down
oh,
$50
thank
million
God you
to
didn't
play
offend any
golf?
NFL players.
And
I
that's
know.
you can
I
play.
know.
That means you could play like shit though. Like you signed, you play like shit. It doesn't matter. You're
Yeah, it
guaranteed
doesn't
money.
matter.
Look at the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, for real.
Well, if you
We just
no.
give people. We throw money away.
Throw
That's
money
the
away.
cool thing.
Well, the issue they're
Locking
having
up
with-
between 4 forwards.
the issue they're having with Live too is like to be a PGA, like for majors, to be like an official sanctioned event, it has to be 4 rounds. Live's 3, and there's no cut, so everyone makes it to the last day.
So they're getting
And it's
they're
like-
getting paid more to play less golf.
They're getting paid more to play golf, but it doesn't matter how well you play. Because if I'm making like Phil
Sign me up.
Mickelson, like
I'm
signed
pretty
for
good
like
at golf.
me up.
I'm
You've
not
never
good at
even played
golf,
golf.
but I'm good at drinking. And I'll
Phil
No, but if you give me $50 million to be last, sure.
yeah, like
you ain't first, you're last. Bullshit, Ricky Bobby. Bullshit.
50 mil, I'll be a joke for the sport.
Yeah. Be a,
I'll be the next John Daly, but shit. You know what I mean? I'll be out there
That
not.
man is a treasure. Even I know who John Daly is.
Yeah, dude.
John Daly, dude. I saw that in
man, the goat.
Adam Sandler is trying to get Tiger Woods and John Daly in the next Happy Gilmore. John,
I
did
mean,
you-
those are the people you gotta have.
Yeah.
Do you see that video on YouTube about John Daly? He just goes through all his horrible habits and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all his shit. It's like
He goes,
this
I
guy.
hate water.
Yeah.
I hate water. I
I
drink
never
about
watched the tapes.
7-8 Diet Cokes a day.
Yeah.
7-8 Diet Cokes a day.
He's from like Arkansas, and his coach when he was in college made him smoke Marlboro Reds, and that was his thing. and drink, bro. There was a time this man. So he what do you call it? A guy followed him around on a course. This is like 2015, 2016. Followed him around for a round. He's like he ate like 12 packs of M&Ms, 8 Diet Cokes, like a pack and a half of cigarettes, 0 ounces of water. Like, it's just like this guy is like he won majors. This guy,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just.
What?
It's crazy.
I remember hearing what's his name? The
John Daly.
yeah, John Daly, but he's friends with a comedian, Ron
Ron
White.
White.
Yeah.
Ron White.
Yeah.
He was saying like they used to like it's like
They got into it.
yeah.
Oh, they used to get
It's like-
into it.
it's like they don't-
Ron's like, he does not take care of himself.
No, but it's like they used to be at Hooters till like 4 in the morning or something, and John Daly would be there just meeting people and signing shit.
Yeah. I love Hooters. He goes, I love
Well,
Hooters.
the other thing I love about John Daly is like he's like against. He said there's like an interview with him from like the early 2000s, and he bought a golf course in his hometown, and he maintains it. And he loses about $200,000 a year on it, but he says he's like you can come here and play for free. He's like the cost of starting golf, like the cost of like playing golf. He's like not everyone can get into it, and he goes and you can come here and wear whatever you want. Like I don't care.
That's
like come in
pretty
here and
sick.
do. And he's like any kids around the state or any kids that want to come here and from other schools and play a tournament or something, like let me know and we'll set it up. And it's like okay. And then like his first major he won was a US Open or a PGA, I forget which one, but during the tournament,
God, look at this goat.
Look at the
Yeah.
Like, look at this motherfucker,
look at that.
man.
That's a man.
Shit, look at that. Tell me,
Wait,
tell
go
me
to that one with the cig where he has the cig in his mouth.
yeah,
right
the
there,
cig in his mouth.
Wait, he has the driver.
Even
yeah.
this one too.
Oh my god.
Like, think about this. You walking up to the course,
Yeah.
right? You see it's this fucking guy you got to play against.
Oh man.
Do you remember that
Yeah.
clip? You remember that clip of the
I was
the
gonna-
cat the caddy?
Yeah.
He lights a cigarette, holds it up in the air. Wind's going west.
Well, there were guys in like the 50s and stuff in golf, and they used to like John Daly used to do this on tour when like before he made it like big. He used to go to other golf courses around and hustle guys because he was just like he was like a chubby kid, and they're like, yeah, we'll take your money, and he would just beat them. But then you used to have guys in like the 50s and stuff who would come with like a shovel, a rake, and a pool cue, and like one other thing I forget what, and then they'd be like, okay, you get all your clubs. And I'll play with this stuff, and we'll play like even, like hole for hole kind of a thing. And then they would beat them, and then they asked a pro, like an old school pro in like the 60s or something. They're like, how do you like when you're on the line for a major, like a putt, like how do you like calm yourself down or whatever? And he goes, playing for a major, He's like, that's nothing because I don't lose anything. He goes, what's really? He's like,
That's such a bad.
well, he's like, when I was a kid, I used to go to golf courses and play guys, and we play $20 a hole. And he goes, you don't know the pressure of a putt when you're playing $20 a hole and you have a 10 in your pocket, and the guy's gonna kick the shit out of you if you lose, and he realizes you only have a 10. So he's like, that's pressure. He's like, I'm not.
I ain't worried about this at all.
He's like, what? I make like $1,000 less back then. Like, that's
awesome.
fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's just fucking living life. That's what I mean. There's videos of him too where he'll be like, oh, I like that. Like he puts the tea in somebody's mouth and puts the ball, and he goes, oh, I like that now. No, bro, no warm up swing. I mean, like dead ass puts it in his mouth and just whack hits it right out. Fucking
John
and he goes,
Daly?
yeah, John Daly knocks it right out of this guy's mouth. He goes, I like that. And everyone's like, ooh, because he didn't warm up or nothing. He just
fucking hit it.
Like no one was expecting him to hit it, so everyone's feeling him thinking he's gonna take a few practice just to make sure. Bro just puts the tea in the dude's mouth, puts the ball on top, hits it. Doesn't even give him a warning. He goes, ready, 3, boom, hits it. And then because he goes, I don't want you to flinch. You know? Don't want you to flinch on me.
What do you call it there? There's a funny story about John Daly where he was doing it was like a skins game or something. It was something weird where it was only like a select people were invited and it was him and Tiger. And him and Tiger are good friends like now and stuff, and they're cool. But like back then, John Daly he would literally like be drinking out all night and show up 5 minutes before his tee time. Which if you don't know, like keep in mind, what's his name? Scotty Scheffler got arrested at like 5 a.m. the other day.
That was fucking crazy.
And he didn't tee off until 2. So that's how early those guys get there. So he got there 5 minutes before, and he had a Coke in his thing, right? You can't drink on the tour while you're playing, right? So it's just Coke.
Why can't you drink that?
It's you're not allowed to consume alcohol. You're a professional athlete, right? Like it's kind of like why you're not.
But you couldn't even have a Diet Coke.
You can have a Coke. It's just like rum and Coke.
Okay.
You can't have like alcohol in it. Okay. But like he had a Coke and he acted hungover as hell, or he acted drunk. And Tiger came and talked to him and he goes, "What's in there?" And he goes, "Dude, I got my Jack in there. Don't worry about it." and he lied to him, and then he basically like crushed him the first hole because he came out swinging, right? Like Tiger didn't expect it, and then that was like the last time he beat Tiger. Is like he just playing mind games and shit. It's like, all right,
I'm fucking slosh right now, Tiger.
But no, you're thinking of that thing where you're like 3 and then he hit it.
Yeah.
My dad, I guess in like the 80s when he was young at a party, a guy who he's still friends with to this day, he decided one night during a party that he wanted his ears pierced.
No.
So my dad grabbed a little needle thing and he like heated it or whatever you do to it.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, on 1. And he goes 3, 2. The same thing.
Oh, did it
Didn't want him
work?
to flinch.
Did it work? You got his ear pierced?
Yeah.
Nice.
It worked. I think he got rid of it, but
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And then
Okay.
I guess there's another time at a party I don't know. I just thought of this, but like there's another time in the 90s or 80s where this guy's house was just like trash, like he never cleaned up after himself. And so one of the guys, the bathroom was full, so he started peeing in the kitchen sink, and the guy's like, dude, what are you doing? Don't fucking pee in the sink. And the guy who's still peeing in the sink was like, dude, look at this place.
Dude, sometimes
What's the difference?
No, it doesn't matter. These dishes have like creatures growing from it. Like
This is the only thing that will kill the creatures growing on your plate.
It's acidic.
Yeah, bro, there was like parties that we went to where we saw some like crazy shit.
Right.
But I remember there was also time like my dad will tell me stories of he's like, yeah, it was with me and like so and so did, and I'm like, you guys were pretty fucked up too. Like you guys had some like one story he told me one time. Swear to God, swear this is a story. They're at some house party. They're having a good time partying, drinking, and my dad's buddy goes. And I don't know what happened. There's this like people are arguing, people are having like disagreements. So our buddy's dad, I'll tell you who it is after. I can't say who it is. Goes and grabs a turtle, like one of the dude's pet turtles, and just starts eating it. Like
What the fuck?
eating the turtle. And we were like, and then my dad was like, because it was the girl's pet. It's the girl who owned the house's pet.
That's fucked.
So she started freaking
Oh wait, so
out.
there wasn't just a random turtle in this house?
No.
Okay.
No, this was not a wild turtle. That was the thing. That,
turtle
not the
turtle
house
infestations
not
were
one of them
common
house
back then.
turtles.
Yeah, it's like the house hippo, right?
Yeah, house hippo. This Canadian house hippos.
So okay.
I've never understood that commercial when I was a kid. I was like, what the fuck are they talking
Wait,
about?
is that the end
House
of-
hippos and lot lizards are what you gotta watch.
And I'm like, dude, as a kid too, you're like, I swear I haven't seen any of these around the house.
You're telling me somewhere in this building is a very small hippo.
Get the fuck out of here,
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they exist. I've looked everywhere for years.
I've been keeping an eye out.
I'm like those Curse of Oak Island guys, just new season after new season, not finding anything. Like, just wasting millions of dollars.
Evidence right here. A ripped up shred of paper. That's how hippos make their nests.
How do you think they go? That's on the History Channel.
Or that's from the shredder right here.
So they go to the History Channel and you're like, we're close. We're so close. We need one more year and we need X amount of millions of dollars and then we'll find it. And
If
then
you
you'll
give
have-
me $40 billion
Yes.
to excavate the entire island.
I hope they go like to the center of the earth and they find lava and they're like, it's another trap from the Curse of Oak Island. We have to dig deeper.
Where do you think all that wood's coming from, though?
I mean, there's probably something to it, I guess, but like I don't know. It could be like a really old well.
Yeah.
It really could be.
It could be.
It really
It
like,
could be. But it's like, brother, like the guys who buried this were not going 80 feet
Yeah.
deep. They were like, this tree looks good. Put her about 6 feet down there. They won't find it.
And there's also, it's important to note, there's never been an instance of anyone finding any buried treasure like ever. Like there's tombs and stuff, like mummies they found of stuff they're buried with, valuables. But I mean like actual like buried treasure, there's nothing's ever been found.
Matt, they've made a couple of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
movies.
I'm
don't
sorry.
know if
I
you've seen
apologize.
that.
They
Yeah.
did just find Noah's Ark. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
wrong.
they
I
did.
apologize.
Again?
Did you bring?
Again, another one?
How many of these did he make?
Dude, he only had so much time. Probably outsourced the
Do
work,
you-
and these are the ones that sank.
Do you do you consider like where the Titanic is, like that is like considered buried treasure type deal?
No.
That's be tragedy on sea, bud. I don't know.
What I mean by
That's
buried treasure
underwater.
is like somebody took a chest, dug up a ground, and then put the
It's an
chest in and then dug
R.
it back
I'm
up.
gonna leave this
Okay.
here.
Like buried treasure, there's like, yeah, the Titanic, like they couldn't find it for a long time, but they knew it existed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the buried treasure, it's like you're just assuming a fucking outlaw is telling the truth about where treasure is, or some crazy person.
They might know.
Yeah.
This is the shit that was going around.
Did that guy who made that scavenger hunt for $50 million, did they ever find that?
No.
He made a
No.
scavenger hunt
I
for
don't
50
think so.
million.
Yeah, some rich. He called himself a treasure hunter, I think. Made like a poem. It was like, this leads you to a chest that gets you $50 million.
By the way, treasure hunter, it means grave robber.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah.
It's not like he's just finding treasure. He's going into like ancient sites and stealing artifacts.
He's not stealing them. He's protecting them by bringing them to his house and selling them to museums. It's very different.
Okay.
Very different.
Sorry,
Matt.
continue.
What was that guy's name? We should look that up.
What would we search up?
Man,
Treasure hunter.
Treasure
Hunter,
Hunter, $50
Scavenger
million
hunt?
scavenger hunt.
Trevor Hunter scavenger hunt. Boom. Search it up. We'll see what happens.
Because like the clues were so vague.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Maybe
like-
I could figure it out. Let me see
It
him.
might not have.
No, we may figure it out
I
on this
can figure
podcast.
it out.
It would not have been $50
Give me
million.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
Here's the poem.
It's a poem?
No. Oh wait.
Is it?
What? Jack Stewart?
Does that sound familiar?
Tommy Thompson?
No.
No, none of these guys sound familiar.
The Utah
Treasure hunter
treasure
Tommy
hunt?
Thompson in jail until he admits where $50 million gold is.
Oh.
Is that the one you're talking about, Chase?
Nah, that's a guy who just hid gold and they're trying to figure out where it is.
I might have been Utah, man. Scroll down. Scroll down.
I saw a.
Scroll down. Just scroll down.
Yeah.
Just scroll down. What is the controversy with the Utah treasure hunt? Right there.
Oh, there it is.
Little up. Little up.
It's on the drop down.
Yeah.
Took no time for Reddit users to question. Yeah, I know. Well, okay, it's a Reddit post. You've directed us to a Reddit post.
Listen, man. I didn't see it on Reddit.
If I listened to everything I ever saw on Reddit, I'd be dead.
I would be dead.
At least
Or
a decade ago.
extremely successful.
True.
I
GameStop.
I do use.
I
Reddit
was
for-
there.
I was on the ground.
I got a goddamn award for being there.
That's my Iwo Jima.
I was in Wall Street bets before it was cool, man.
There was I was watching one of these like those John Oliver things you see on YouTube. I was watching one of those about like ancient artifacts and stuff
Yeah.
and museums.
Yeah.
And there's this British lady. And they have her talking, and she's just like, well, we'd love to return those artifacts to Africa if they like learn to treat them properly and with respect, like treat their own things with respect.
And then like years later, she comes back. She goes, "I shouldn't have said that stuff. I should. I was just different timed.
No, I still think those things. I just shouldn't have said it.
I shouldn't have said it on TV.
On TV.
That's what you meant to say.
Shouldn't have said it in front of a camera.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I got caught.
Yeah.
I love those apologies.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I got caught.
my bad. It won't happen again.
And
The
then it
getting
always does.
caught part. That won't happen again.
Yeah, it happens every time. You're like, hey, aren't you involved in like insider trading? They're like, God damn it, guys. I think everyone should be able to play. I think everyone should be.
It's kind of bullshit that
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to play just
like-
because I know certain stuff.
I will say it's a real shame that guy who owned that crypto company in Canada and then died in India and knew all the passwords to the crypto fortune. It's a real shame he died like that and they can't get their money back.
I actually didn't even hear about this. So
No, it's a guy like it's really easy to like get fake stuff in India apparently, and so they got like the death certificate they got is from India. So they question the legitimacy of it, and then it's like he was the only one with passwords to this money. So it's like, and then he just disappears.
He
and
died
it's like,
in
all
England.
right. I mean, he could have, but it's just like, dude, like, come on.
Is this the time why the Canadian government was so at odds with India too, or is that a different?
Oh no,
That's all
another
that was
guy.
because someone got
Another
assassinated, right?
Well, they were at odds before the assassination,
Oh.
but they weren't happy that some guys came over here and shot a dude.
Yeah, that would put
Left.
a damper on your day. I could see.
Well, it was
how.
like you can't just come in here and kill people, man.
Then explain Kennedy. Explain Kennedy.
That was domestic. That's different. That's domestic. Different.
Matt, we're talking about international. CISAs can do whatever they want to anyone.
If it was an inside job, fine. But this is like international
Fine.
terrorism.
At least they're working. That's all I care about. At least they're
Holy
doing something.
shit! Holy fuck!
My tax dollars, I see them at work. It's not what I want, but it's at least I can see it.
The problem was it wasn't our government that sanctioned it. Okay.
All I'm saying is if carbon tax goes to domestic terrorism, I'm okay with it.
Everyone loves domestic terrorism. Everybody does. It's just good for business all around.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
God knows it brightens my day.
God,
For a second.
reading things on Reddit.
For a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that guy left like $50 million in treasure.
Yeah.
And he left this like poem that was like near the big rock and past the stream, and like
That seems
gave
pretty
a,
easy.
Gave a location. It was like, motherfucker, this is a mountain range with streams every couple feet.
I gotta find it in here.
Yeah,
Imagine
And that's like you're trusting Reddit. Like you've already invested at
it
this
wasn't
point.
a Reddit post.
Yeah, but I'm just saying at this point you've at least bought a pickaxe. Like you're invested at a certain point, you know? Like you got like waterproof boots probably. You got like you're at least a couple $100 in, you know? You're
Ready to go. You're
really-
making an investment.
yeah,
that's
you're putting
gonna
your
pay
best
off.
foot forward.
Yes.
But at all this time, just know you're trusting Reddit. Like you're not.
Well, like, you know what, man? I can't even look. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you a story about Reddit. So one time, I searched up on Reddit, how long can you eat chicken before it is bad?
And like bad, like gone bad.
Like,
or like
okay, so if I cooked it, how like people say the answer. Now I searched up, it said 3 to 4 days on Google. Now I went to Reddit to find the real answer because I knew
That's
Google
where
was
the real
lying.
answer
yeah,
is lying.
Google's
And
a partner with.
And
Big
I found, I swear to God,
Cluck,
I-
cluck.
I kept scrolling down like as I searched it, and it was like, you know, people kept, it was like the first top ones were like 3 to 4. Don't let it go 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Then you scroll down, it was like 5 to 6. Then you got a little down, and then someone's like 7. And then I got down to the very end, and it said, all the thing said was, "Don't eat after 10. Don't eat that after 10 days. Don't." It was like, "Don't eat it after."
Noted.
That's-
10 is the limit.
10 is the limit.
That's probably the only good thing about Reddit. It's like because you find people that just like experiment. Like,
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
try
I'm
this
saying.
out,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm gonna let people know, like, hey, don't go past 10
Yeah.
days. You'll feel like shit.
This guy was adamant because he also posted 7. Then he's like, definitely don't go back 10. When it's past 10, don't.
That guy was messaging that from the toilet, like just like, in pain.
Don't.
Instead of calling his loved ones to say I love you last time, he's making sure Reddit knew.
I gotta make sure.
I gotta get my information down.
I gotta make
sure
the OP knows.
You'll find that a lot. Like,
And that was his last Reddit post.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, how many, you search up like how many beers should you be able before you drive, and then it's like some dudes like, don't go anything after like 3 or 4, and then you read down, it's like fucking, you could drive after fucking 8 if you're not a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all
and the
you'll
last
see.
comment is, yeah, I'm fine after
A case.
no, just stop.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to finish that one.
A John Daly dozen.
A John Daly dozen's like 3 dozen. Like that's like 3 times.
That's what we're calling a John Daly dozen.
Jack Daniels, Coke,
Hell yeah.
Lil Vodka.
Jack, yeah.
That fucking
No water though.
no water. Don't
No.
give this athlete any water
No.
whatsoever.
Doesn't need
That man is not cramping up on the course, bro.
Not.
The golf course, that man is not cramping up. All fucking just work. Just giving you the heat. Man's giving you the heat every time he fucking plays. It is fucking pretty cool. Just
That
to have
is
that.
sick.
It'd be cool just to see John Daly like a fucking, like, he's in a Buffalo Wild Wings. You're like, what the fuck? Like,
What do you mean? That wouldn't be weird. That's where I expect to see
dude,
John
'cause
Daly.
but he is the people's golfer. Like, you know what I mean? That is the people's golfer. People are like, I don't watch golf, but this fucking guy,
He was.
this
he
guy
was-
got America blue, red,
He
white,
was
blue
a
shorts.
He was a Happy Gilmore before Happy Gilmore became a thing.
Yeah, probably.
Like in a movie, you know.
He's like more dramatic though than Happy Gilmore, because Happy Gilmore just has like anger problems.
Yeah.
It's like John Daly is like a lot more.
Yeah.
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 Because you have to keep in mind, he did it when he got out of rehab for alcohol. He did something called
CrossFit.
cross addiction, I think, or something.
cross
Where-
addiction?
John Daly ain't doing
Cross-
I was
Where-
like cross.
I'm like, I don't think he's
I don't
doing
think he's doing
Where-
CrossFit.
What do you mean cross addiction?
It's
he's
it's like where you it's just where you replace one with another. So he quit smoking, but then he got really fat because he started eating like a ton of
Oh
stuff.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like you. It's like one of those things where it's like I'm not gonna drink, but then you're gonna pick up something else.
Yeah.
And you're like
Yeah.
I might get into weed smoking or vaping or whatnot, which.
They say that tends to happen with a lot with like smokers, like people who quit cigarettes or quit like vaping. They just
Yeah.
replace it with eating.
They replace it with something
Yeah.
else to pass time. You know?
Or gum, like a lot of them will chew gum or sunflower seeds or something like that.
yeah, so it's like
my grandma didn't. She smoked till she died. You know.
not quitter.
No,
it's all
never.
it's all a matter of
I
just,
knew an older lady that was like that. She found out she had like stage 4, and she got home, fucking lit up a cigarette, and they're like, the guy's like, "Ma, what are you doing?" And she was like, "Well, I ain't gonna stop now." Like, you know what I mean? I'm near
No,
the end.
that's what
here.
I
Like,
think I told you that one the first time. Like my grandma.
This was
Oh,
my
that's
buddy's
your?
mom.
Oh.
It's my,
Oh, my
my dad's buddy's mom.
No, like my grandma, she got the like mastectomy or whatever. That and it's like a day surgery now, right? My dad drove her home, walked her up to the apartment. The first thing she did was sit in her chair and light up a cigarette right after, and it's like you're not gonna change that. So
No.
it's all right.
You know what I mean? I guess you're reaching the end. Might as well just fucking keep going.
Well, I have to get like for her last thing or whatever. She wanted to smoke a cigarette, but they wouldn't let her in the hospital room. So we just had her like have one in her hands or whatever.
just to hold it.
Well, because she was like obviously like your heightened emotions and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So she looked like a lot more relaxed. Like she like just from holding the cigarette. I'm like,
One
"Alright."
last dart.
Yeah, she went out on the wagon, baby. Gave her wine. She's like 20-something years sober. Gave her some wine.
Gave her some wine. My nono kept asking for beer.
Yeah.
We're like, he'd yell at us before we'd walk out, and he'd be like, "Bring a case of beer when you come back." Like, bring a case.
Did you bring him?
We couldn't.
Was he in the hospital?
could've.
Or
Yeah.
hospice?
No, he was in the hospital, but like
Because I'm pretty.
it was
I
like
don't-
he had like he was on his way out. But
yeah. Hospice. I don't know if they'd allow you to do that if he was in hospice or not.
I fucking
It's like
What are-
fuck it,
who
what
are
gives
they?
a shit?
Who are they to stop you from
sneak a
having
little
one last
fucking,
Sneak a
beer?
little-
like the one of the little bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your fucking pocket.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck those medical professionals and nice volunteers. I agree with you, Chase. Who are they to tell me anything?
Buddy, if my old man's near the end, he's like, "Bring a case of beer." I'm like, "I'll get two." I don't know.
I'll get two.
I'll get two. I'll get two.
We're getting rowdy here. Like,
Get this man a Bud Light in his hand or a Moose Head. Get him. You're just in there crushing it. Just crushing me. You're doing like how fast you can open it. Woo! 0.5, baby. Where's the beer bong? Where's the beer bong? Everyone in the hospice.
Fucking hooking up beer to the IV.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Put a shot of
Just
honey
hear
jack.
somebody play Darude
Yeah.
Sandstorm. Boombox, yeah.
All of a sudden, the fucking guy you share a room with is just like next to him, like
Yeah.
fucking shock.
Like, nurse, remember we had that one bit when I'm talking about the hot tubs? You remember what I'm talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
get this man out of the hot tub. He's ruining the vibe. in
Ruin
here.
the vibe, baby. Get him out of
Talking
here.
about Pat.
What?
Talking about Pat.
No, we're talking
And
about
I am
hot tub.
talking about Pat
No,
when I
that's
said
hot.
ruining the vibe, but
ruining the vibe.
we're talking about corpses.
Yeah. So we
Corpses
were talking
in the
about
hot
what was
tub.
it? What was the bit? I can't remember.
Well,
now.
it was like suicide hot
It was
tubs.
a
Like, you
suicide
know,
hot
like
tub,
the
assisted
government's got like
suicide.
made like medically
Suicide
assisted death.
hotline.
Well, it's like instead of like them injecting
This
you,
is our idea, by the way.
And-
Don't no one take this idea. This is our this is our
copyright. I
copyright
said it,
idea.
so it counts. So we were like, because we were
You'll
on,
never run out of customers.
we were talking about like medically assisted suicide, and then we were like, you know, it'll be like kind of a chill idea. You get in a hot tub, and like chemicals in the hot tub just kill you
But I don't like
after
hot
a little
tubs.
bit, you know. But they serve you drinks, like just
Like
keep
there's
you-
people that come and and then like someone comes in with you and like, hey, how's it going? Like, you
How
know,
you
like
doing?
it's like it's my
I
hot tub, but
don't.
multiple. They're multiple. And it's on the roof. We want
It's on the
nice
roof of the
sun.
hospital. Yeah,
It's on the roof of the
There's a
hospital.
very fine line between somebody dying in a hot tub and soup, and
Well,
I
no,
don't
no,
like
bro,
that.
you're not-
I'm good.
Well,
Well,
them in
they're not.
there.
Yeah, they're not like
Yeah, like-
broiling afterwards.
like,
like
it's
someone
like they-
comes around and checks their pulse. It's like he's almost there, and then they'll take him out.
And then yeah, and then
Take him. Oh, sorry.
Slide him back in.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. If you could just, we have a another reservation.
I am
live.
still alive. I am still alive.
Very much.
My
so
bad,
aware.
G. Get back in there.
Hey, the way they did it with my grandma was all right. I'm okay with it. So, and she wasn't much of a hot tub person, so I don't think that would.
Well, I'm just saying it should be an option.
That could be an option because they have multiple. Like maybe they're not multiple, but like fucking that could be one.
Yeah.
Hot tub sitting on the roof.
You guys are so stupid. I'm gonna be
What?
Xeno
What?
on my own planet when I die. That's
Is this an
gonna-
idea, Matt? We're not saying you have to do it. Why don't you like my?
No, I'm gonna be on Xenu on another planet. I'm
Oh,
gonna be a
okay.
Scientologist, baby. Give me my own rocket. Give me my own planet.
Yeah, when I'm on my deathbed,
Elon Matt.
when I'm on my deathbed in like 10, maybe 5 months,
You mean days?
it's getting there.
I'll bring everything. I'll be like, hit this DMT back quick, quick before
You're running out of time.
Chase, you know what? You're so inconsiderate. You probably wouldn't even tell us you died. You're
No.
probably just that
Yeah.
much of a fucking selfish person. You wouldn't even tell
you
us.
wouldn't even give us the heads up.
Yeah, we'd have to find out about it in the newspaper like everyone else.
I don't think there'd be an article or anything.
Just a blurb.
It's a lot of money.
Like I feel like Cade might post
Oh, no,
something
no,
on
no.
Snapchat or something.
To
Like,
save money, we will put that in with just the other ads and not not the memorial.
tabloid ad.
Yeah,
like,
just
man,
man. Ads. We need a grass cutter, line cook, Chase dye.
And it's like $2 for a full paragraph. We're like, we don't even need a
Oh
paragraph.
no, that's
Nah.
just-
Put 3 words on there.
Yeah.
He is dead.
All right, what picture do you want to use? Picture. What do you want?
I know you don't gotta add none of it. Just put he's dead and then move on.
The animated one we got that card.
He's dead. If you know, you know.
If you know him, you know why. You know why. You know how.
Pour one out for Chase Pins.
The hot dub. The
Odds have got him.
hot dub got him. God damn, I told him not to get in that hot tub.
Chase, I just need you to do one thing before you die, okay? Just
Okay.
make it in your will that like I get to be a pallbearer, only because like I don't want to be bored.
Yeah, okay, just add that. Add that in. Put a
Well, he
timestamp
has.
on that, right?
Actually, you have my notes, right?
I got your notes from your
We got.
funeral
He's got
arrangements,
notes for people's funerals here.
I got like 3 in here.
We should play mine. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Wanna
Well,
play yours
okay.
real
Let's
quick?
plan yours right now.
Let's
Wanna
go
plan
plan it
yours?
out.
We'll play mine.
Okay, we're gonna plan Matt's.
Let me
both
get in
Matt's.
my. Let me get in my fucking.
Okay,
Wait, is this
so-
gonna be
notes
a
here.
dual
Okay,
funeral?
we're
Like,
gonna-
are we double suiciding this, or
No,
like
no,
is
no.
this like one at a time?
Hold on. Okay, let's start with you. Okay, now what's the start of the? What do we got? What do you want to be?
I have a note that says, "Obviously, I don't actually hate the French," and the rate average says, "I definitely do."
Yeah. Oh.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, where's that? Jake.
You know-
The bling, the cut, open casket, song "Come Join the Murder,"
Yeah.
Sonic and Princess Peach.
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sonic and Princess Peach, at least
Solid-
they're from the same series.
They're only carrying my casket, by the way. I don't want no one else touching the casket.
That's a strong.
Jake, you're not thinking this through. How is everyone else in cars supposed to keep up with Sonic in a casket? You're thinking like a step ahead, but you're not thinking 3 steps ahead.
That's a solid.
I can't believe we don't have a
too.
revolver belt buckle in here.
Yeah, okay, add that to it.
Yeah, revolver belt buckle.
Okay, no, we got to make both Matts, though. So now...
I got
okay,
Matt Taiariol started here.
Honestly,
Matt,
just-
let's start
what's
with
the
you.
fit?
What's the fit for you? What are you wearing? What do you want to be dripped out in?
Crocs.
I'm going out
Boom.
the way I came in.
Which one?
Naked.
Okay. Okay.
Naked
Okay,
with
Nude.
Take
Open or closed casket?
Open.
Fully
You're
open,
going
right?
nude.
Fully
No,
open?
we're going half open.
Half open.
Lower half?
Why? Half
Only
open.
the-
lower half.
I think everyone already knows what my penis looks like, so it won't be.
I don't.
I'll send you a picture later.
Thanks. Okay.
Pull it out
half
right
open
now.
casket.
One.
In brackets, lower half.
Yep.
Okay. So any
Oh, sorry. The casket, just make it like a cardboard box that like Alex put together.
tape or no tape?
You put tape. You know, you don't want
No,
it, like, falling
no,
apart.
listen, put tape, but it has to be tape that you accidentally dropped and re-put back on, so it loses all its
Yeah.
stickiness. Yeah.
Barely functional tape.
Barely functional.
No, put double-sided tape. That way, whenever you pick it up, it's like a pain in the ass. It sticks to the table.
Try to get you in the hole and it's just sticking to the floor. Just ripping grass.
No
up.
until the end, Matt.
Just inconvenient, as always.
The theme song has to be.
This is legally binding, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
Free bird.
Oh no, I can't do
Freebird.
Freebird.
You can do Freebird.
You can do Freebird.
We're gonna do Highway to the Danger Zone.
Highway to the danger zone?
Yeah, who's that by again?
Kenny
Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just danger zone.
Or Can't Drive 55.
Sammy.
I know how I'm going out.
I like that one.
Okay.
Lips of an angel.
Do you want any like special appearances?
Yeah, do you want anybody there? It's like specifically
I want
John Daly.
a Prince lookalike.
Prince look
I like that.
Prince and Elvis look
Do you want him to sing? He can sing "Purple Rain" behind your casket.
Nah, I'm only
Or behind your box, not a casket.
It's a box.
It's a box.
It's a box. I'm a simple man.
He's going out the same way he came in
a
a box.
in a box.
Naked in a box.
And then do you
In a
want
box.
it to be like where we just like toss you under, like someone else is being buried and you just toss it under just
Like honestly,
so we
guys
don't have to
don't
pay
even
for
have
the
to
hole.
go through the trouble of digging. Just drop me like next to a gravestone and just let nature take its course.
Oh, are you a Zoroastrianist?
I don't know what that means.
Zoroastrianism?
What's that?
It's what
What'd you just call me?
basically the bit that matters to this bit right here
Yes.
is their funeral arrangements are basically just like they cover the body in honey and oil and then just leave it outside. Yeah.
Do you want that?
Oh, that's happened in India.
Do you want me
They
to
do
put-
that where
They do that, yeah.
float them down a river too, and then that's why tigers in India have gotten a taste for human flesh because they send bodies down a river and tigers eat them. So that's why tigers.
Do you
are so
want us to
aggressive.
bury your naked body in honey and oil? Would you
Not
like that?
burying
Would you
him.
like
Just
that?
leave
You know
them out.
what? You
Just
know
leave them
out.
what? Instead of naked, just do like mummification. I want to preserve.
You want
this.
mummification?
I
Okay,
want to
now
preserve.
Okay, now you gotta
this.
change
I gotta
it.
delete this now.
That-
You better be thinking about what you want, man.
oh God.
Good luck beating
Mummification.
this.
What do they want? What do you want to do with your corpse after it's mummified?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just give it to.
What do you? It's now. It's not gonna decompose. So
Do you want me to put it in the attic of whatever studio we're at?
Yeah, actually, that'd be nice. Yeah.
And this is one of the guests that we had, Matt Taiariol, on.
Yeah.
every Monday meetup, we bring Matt down.
in his box.
Left in studio attic. Okay.
Matt, you're not as funny as you were the first few times you were on the podcast.
Matt, what do you think? That's interesting, Matt. All right.
Matt, you can't say that on the podcast.
My mom listens to this.
Matt gets canceled.
Matt the mummy gets canceled.
Mummy Matt.
Mummy
Mummy
Matt.
Matt Taiariol.
Mummy Matt.
Is that the name of the episode?
Cancel him.
Mummy
That's the
Matt.
name of the
Mummy Matt.
Mummy Matt.
Mummy Matts.
Mummy Matt.
Mummy Matt's, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Matt.
so are you good with that, or do you need any more?
This
Think hard, because this is the time that he's writing it down right now. This is legally binding.
I want Taylor Swift to perform, but
Okay,
people
but
have to throw
this has to be
eggs and
realistic.
tomatoes. You think mummifying my corpse is
Well,
realistic?
yeah, that was very realistic.
I can get that done. I can't get.
You know a guy?
Do I know what?
I don't know Travis like that
Okay,
yet.
we'll do
Taylor Swift concert, but harass her the whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, what do you want me to say?
Well,
Like,
no, let's throw shit at her.
Yeah, like more like
Physically assault.
you
I'm thinking
suck.
I'm thinking more medieval style, like tomato,
Oh,
like throwing
okay.
and that kind of thing.
All
I
right.
love throwing
Basically,
tomatoes.
Yeah.
what they used to do to people that cheated on their spouses.
Yeah.
And by the way, if
Throw
you
rocks.
But with rocks, yeah.
Rocks.
by the way, if you guys know any pitchers, I'd invite them to that one. That way you get the extra velocity.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron's
Everyone's
an
gonna
outfielder,
practice
not
a
pitcher.
week before Matt's fucking
Yeah. I
I
funeral.
gotta take the week off, boss.
Yeah.
I gotta get the pitcher practice.
All right, we're gonna replace the starting pitcher and coming in for a reliever. Aaron is Aaron Russett. And then you got it's a closer, just fucking belting Taylor Swift.
All right. Now.
I respect her.
Scalzo.
She's a talented.
All right.
person.
Is
Yeah,
that
she is.
Yeah.
And very blonde. Scalzo.
Yeah.
Scalzo? Now it's you,
Okay.
man. Now think carefully here what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't do like what we know you're gonna do.
What am I gonna
Kiss
do, man?
casket.
If it's good enough for Vinny and Dime, it's good enough for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you
Kiss
want a kiss
casket.
casket?
Kiss
I
casket.
called
Kiss
it.
casket.
Just put fucking
What do you want your fit? What's your fit?
Can I etch my name in your casket?
no.
Well, okay.
Why not?
Inside?
You can, not
As long
on
as I
the
can
top.
Okay. But I'm gonna do it with my pocket knife that I brought, and I'm gonna back up everybody.
Back
Like
up.
everyone that's waiting for you, I'll be like, hold on, I'm not done.
I'd appreciate
I'll write
it.
my full legal name.
I'd
actually.
appreciate it if you just wrote an entire fucking
Yeah.
just like left no room for anybody. So Jake is the only one that can write in
Okay, perfect.
in my casket.
Just so you know, in your casket, I'm not gonna like do anything like terrible. I'm just gonna unzip your fly so it's unzipped for eternity.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That way, when you're at the pearly gates, your fly's unzipped,
That's fine.
and
Perfect.
then you have to turn around. And be like, oh, fuck, sorry.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'll get up, I'll get up there, finally be reunited. Oh, I don't even know if I can make that joke.
We can move on if you
We
want.
can move on. From
Yeah, we
that
can
one.
move
I'm not
on.
gonna-
It's okay.
I'm not gonna make that
Okay,
joke.
so now, we established kiss
Yeah.
casket.
Kiss casket.
What
Yep.
are you wearing in the kiss
Whoa.
casket?
I'm probably just gonna be wearing all black.
All but all black. What? All black suit.
All black suit.
All right.
All black suit.
All black.
Three-piece suit. Pocket watch.
Oh, double-breasted suit.
Double-breasted suit.
Double-breasted.
Okay.
Matt, here's the thing though. Buried with any base you want,
Any base
What
I want.
base?
Oh man.
because I'd probably get buried with my Martin.
And I
love
smashed
that
the
thing.
base before I put it in your casket.
Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Probably my my custom telly base. We'll do that. The Stradle.
Oh, is that jazz?
No.
Telly base? What?
I got a Telecaster base.
What?
Yeah, you've never seen it?
No.
It's the white one.
No, I've never seen it.
You never seen it?
No.
I'll put the
Bro.
white one in bracket.
Send me a picture.
So we know
The
for
white
sure.
the white base. Probably gonna have like, people instead of putting, they put flowers on top of the casket, they would just put guitar picks.
Ooh.
Yeah, just put guitar picks.
But it's all pictures of me.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
all pictures of Jake.
On the guitar pick.
Okay, so yeah, and then pictures of Jake around the casket. Just no pictures of me.
And then we
This
all
line-
go up and we
this-
talk about how much we love Jake.
Jake, really good guy.
And Matt, thanks for showing up. I guess.
Jake's the MC.
Yeah. And I'm like, we're gathered here today to celebrate of how good of a friend I was to Matt.
Yeah.
And,
How much I did for Matt.
I did for him.
I appreciate all the guitar picks that you brought. I will be taking them home with me.
And then, and then it's all photos, like photos with me and Jake, but like I'm cropped out and it's just
cropped out
I tried to save him from falling down the stairs. Actually tripped him. I'm like,
tripped him. And I planned his funeral.
Yeah.
I think Matt would have wanted it this way.
He would have
All
wanted
about-
it
He
this
never
way.
wanted the attention on him.
He
It was
never-
all about
This is what he'd want.
This is what I'd want.
Matt,
This
if
is
you
what
don't think I
want.
could play that so good, I'd be like, guys, Jake, like, he's really taking it hard. I think Matt would be okay if we just made it a little bit about him. Just a little bit. Let's start. I'll tell you what. Let's start with one picture, and next thing you know, we have a cake with Jake's face on it. And then small things in the bottom, rip Matt.
No one is saying anything to you. They're coming from. I'm so sorry.
The cast
For
is
your
kind of
loss.
just pushed off into the back corner of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, you're not even in the front. You're not even up.
It's like 12 a.m. We're like, oh shit, we forgot to bring it to the fucking the cemetery. Oh, it's probably closed. All right, meet back tomorrow. Another rager.
Oh yeah.
Nah, Matt, we'll treat you good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But that's probably what I'd want. It'd just be funny. People be like, "What the
yeah,
fuck?"
and then also, okay, because who would you want there?
Well, Jake.
No. Like even a famous person.
Famous person? Oh, man.
Like if you can have everybody at your funeral, pay your respects for not knowing who you
For
are.
not knowing who the fuck I was.
John Bonham.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John Bonham. You know, probably have a few pints with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Well,
dead.
you're
Funeral?
dead.
Dead. Yeah.
You're dead.
Well, you
but
guys,
he could pour a pint on you.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Like a pint of Guinness. Like just get Ozzy to pour a pint of Guinness over your body, and then we seal it
The
forever.
Prince of Darkness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Prince of Darkness pouring the darkest beer over Matt.
And then I don't know, putting
Ozzy's like,
snorting it.
Ozzy's pouring the beer. He's like, that's an old mustache.
No, and then I want my body to be what's that thing where you do it with like fucking dogs and whatnot? You taxidermy.
You're gonna have
I
yourself
thought you were gonna
taxidermy?
say like neuter. That's what I thought you were.
No.
Yeah, when I
So
die,
you-
just
you-
cut him off.
You both want to be mummified then.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I want to be used as a display here
Oh, another.
in the podcast.
2 corpses.
Wait.
just me in like with my base.
Because we
I
know,
want to look like a wax figure.
just post like this. They can't close the casket. The guitar neck's keeping the casket.
Yeah.
From just break it off.
Yeah.
Jake just snaps it. Jake's like, it's fine. It's you can repair it in heaven. It's
repair
fine.
it
He didn't break it when he was dead. So.
I'm sitting there before I break it though. I'm like, I'm tuning. I'm like, this is perfectly tuned actually for Matt.
Wait,
I
before,
look, shit, snap.
before I get mummified, or like because I'm getting mummified, can I make an appearance at Matt's? Because I'm gonna die first. So like, can we make an appearance at Matt's?
We
like,
roll you
50
out.
years later.
We roll you out.
Everyone's like, Matt, where have you been, you old so and so?
Matt? Why isn't he talking?
Matt, you know what?
You know, he's an
changed.
asshole.
Matt, you've changed.
Didn't say
I'm
a
kind of
word.
a piece of shit, man.
kind
You
of
didn't say a word to me.
Didn't say
bro. You
one
think-
thing to me, bro.
Wait, you think you're Kanye? We can't see your face? Huh? It's all wrapped? Huh? What's this? This fashion, Matt? You've been in Europe?
I knew they got to you, Matt. I
know.
knew they got to you.
What's this, Matt? You a commie now? You're a communist?
You're at his funeral over the fucking casket. You communist!
What's the date today?
May 26th.
The wife's tomorrow, dude.
Oh my god, it is.
The wife's tomorrow.
The
The
what?
Daisy wipe.
Oh.
It's a game. We're talking about a video game.
Oh.
Totally separate thing.
What time is this?
Totally separate thing.
It's
Hold on.
7:30 right now.
Oh, stop. Totally separate thing right now. Don't get me on that.
Is that a good thing or a
We
bad thing?
said we'd play before the wipe.
Yeah, we will. We will.
It's tomorrow.
we will.
We
You
don't
guys
have a
want us
lot
to
of
leave
time.
while you're talking
No,
about this?
no,
It
no,
seems
no, no,
personal.
no.
It's a little personal.
Okay.
Blowing it off like it's not a. I have a revolver right now.
You
like
must have fucking
4
fired
boxes
so
of
many
ammo.
shots in it. But yeah, I forget what I was going with that. Oh yeah, you know what I seen? It was like one of the worst hoarder things, and it was this because we started talking about mummifying, and it was this woman who kept cats in her freezer.
Oh my god.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? This she used to keep like cat. She's like, I was eventually gonna get them cremated or like
Yeah.
taxidermied,
Yeah.
and she's like,
I understand you never get to it. Things come up.
yeah.
Next thing you know, you have 30 cats in the freezer.
She had 75 to 100.
Okay, well, I
How many
underestimated.
freezers?
I don't know.
Ma'am, I'm sorry for giving you too much credit there. I said 30 instead of
Yeah.
100.
Well, that's almost a little better than that woman who lived with her dead son and thought he just moved out 20 years ago.
I didn't even hear about
What?
that, bro.
Yeah.
Did
I
he
never
die?
heard about that.
Yeah, so it was like,
How'd
wow.
they find out? Like,
Is she like nose blind? Like couldn't
No,
smell?
she's legally blind. She's legally blind.
Oh.
But it was like,
You still got your sense of smell. It's like, what the fuck
Well,
is that
she was a
smell coming
hoarder.
from my son's
she was a
room?
hoarder, though.
yeah, so it was like,
Some of those hoarder ones are bad, but
They're
like,
bad.
I never heard of this one.
Yeah, it was like legally blind woman thought her son had just moved out and not started anything 20 years ago. And then it was like they came to clean out her house and they were like, there's a dead body in there. And it was her son.
How long was he like missing for? Did it say it?
20 years.
It was. Oh, it was.
I think they said it was like 20 years.
Holy fuck!
You know what?
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. Garbage smells like garbage, and a dead body smells like a dead body. Like,
Maybe, but if you don't know what the smell of a dead body is, you're like, this place just reeks of
yeah,
shit.
but your body's repulsed by it, like physically.
Probably, yeah. probably also repulsed by like 30 years of food just piled up.
I guess. Do
Bro,
you ever
there was
think-
I'm gonna go ahead. Say
You ever wait for them to like pull out like a fucking like Superman 1 comic just covered in shit
Yes.
on those shows? Just like
Yes.
this would be worth $1 million,
$1
but you're such a piece of garbage that it's worth negative
Nothing.
money. Like
Nothing.
There was that woman. I'm not even gonna be able to say it because it's
Say
so
it.
disgusting.
Say it.
Like the woman that used to like keep her shit.
in bags, yeah, that was cool.
She would shit. She would like,
Just in case.
Hey,
shit
go
in
green.
bags and bottles.
What?
She would shit in bags and bottles and keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I knew a prostitute that did that on request.
Do you have her number still?
No.
Ah,
So she was like, she had this like really rich client, and he was like, I want you to save your shit for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the end of the week, she brought it to a club,
Mm-hmm.
like a BDSM club, and he was like, I want you to pour it all over me.
Rich people are into some
You know,
weird
I was
shit.
okay with it. I was like, you know what? People have their little things. But, like, after, pour it on you, it's like, you lose me. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, what? What else do you think they were gonna do with a week's full of shit?
I thought he would maybe just, like, take a whiff or something or whatever.
He wanted it poured on him, and he wanted
I
her
don't know.
to call him like a turd or something.
Maybe hopefully treat it how Jake's dad treats deer and just put him on a wall or something. You know?
Put him on a wall. Hang the buckets.
Hang the shit on a wall.
There's a country song called "Keeping Your Poop in a Jar." Did you ever hear about that?
Is that
one?
Willie
No.
Walker?
I don't know. I don't think it's him. It's like an older song. It's like this.
But
guy,
he is funny. That Willie.
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
This guy's girl leaves him, and all she left was shit in the toilet. And so he kept it in a jar just to remind him of what she is.
That's pretty funny.
It's a funny
That's
song.
funny.
I love it. Keeping your poop in a jar, just to remind me what you are. That's what he says.
It's like that would never cross my mind though.
No.
You don't know.
No.
You don't know.
No, it would never cross my
You
mind.
haven't been there. You don't know.
Yeah, you've never been to the depths this man has.
You don't know.
What, you shitting in fucking buckets and stuff?
No.
You've shit in buckets. Don't even.
I have shit in a bucket. Yeah.
Yeah.
You work on a
When was the last time
I
you
mean,
shit
the
in a
porta
bucket?
potty's pretty much a bucket. if you
Before I
really want to
before I
say
had
it.
a good job in construction.
That was the last time you shit in a bucket?
Yeah, years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you have to do?
Well, I thought you were the
911?
real deal.
Well, no, the construction sites legally have to have bathrooms now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Do you think that's something they would have thought of like a while
Nah, they don't even have to legally like give you water and shit.
ago? Why are you unionized then? What's the point?
Breaks.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't want to be
The
working
pension
in a
thing.
fucking heat out there, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, I need a break. No, work.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Chase yells at them. Chase yells at the kids now.
I bet.
Those poor children.
I don't yell at them.
He does. He said, "What you fucking looking at? I'll fight you, pussy
Yeah,
bitch."
he does.
That's
No,
what he
man.
says directly.
No, I treat the kids fair because they don't need to be there. They didn't make that choice.
Chase runs his people with an iron fist. And I think it's time for the Iron Curtain to fall. I think we need to be a lot more like, not like Russia now, but like Russia in like the early 2000s. They were quirky and fun. You know what I mean? Like get
Were
to
they?
that. I mean, from my memory, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of geopolitical stuff in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
but
so I don't think they were quirky and fun.
I mean, I don't know. They're always the bad guys. They're fun, you know.
Yeah.
Just out here joshing around.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so I had an old dude ask me a question.
Okay.
Would you rather have a threesome with two chicks who hate each other or two chicks who like each other?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can work both. No.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know, man. It's too early for this. It's like 6 a.m. I don't know.
Dude, we had one on Monday meetup that I thought was like, would you rather have sex but every time you orgasm you throw up? Okay, so every time you nut you throw up. Or shit 100 gallons of ketchup every time you go to the bathroom.
You need like a bigger toilet.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not that.
We looked it up.
We actually did
Toilets
some math.
only hold about like 2 gallons.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a tornado warning right now.
Good thing we're in a basement.
Gang.
No windows.
I wonder what it's like.
When-
outside.
Shit.
Rain for the next hour. No.
Are you happy?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
That really fucks with my entire day tomorrow.
Why? Because you could be off work tomorrow potentially.
But we can hang out.
No, man. That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
I thought it was. It's like
Chase, why don't you want to hang out with me?
What?
That's my question. I have a bone to pick with you. You you gave me shit for inviting Aaron over to my house.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Why'd you do that? Anyway, I don't get days off for rain or snow.
You got work
oh,
during
he
it?
wanted to address that though. I think you
No,
wanted.
it's okay. It's
You
fine.
want to address
Well,
that.
what do you, I don't even remember yelling at you for inviting Aaron. It's probably because I just was like, Aaron doesn't deserve to hang out with you.
Probably.
I don't know why you took it personally, but
Because you yelled at Aaron was on the couch and you yelled at me. He was literally there and you're talking. You were yelling at me like this. I'm like, what did I?
oh, when he got invited here.
No, he got invited to my house. And you're
Oh.
like, wait, he's like, why'd you go to your house all the time, Matt? And I'm like, you take him.
So answer my question: would you rather fucking throw up every time you nut,
Mm-hmm.
or shit 100 gallons every time
Like,
you fuck?
you got to make it like better than that.
No, it's not. But that's
Those are
realistic.
your options.
Those are your
100
options.
gallons?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, like then I'm obviously
Listen,
choosing the
there's
other
no.
one.
Yeah,
listen,
right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna paint this.
My plumbing bills.
There's
Crazy.
there's
Yeah.
no shitting at your girlfriend's house, or a new girl that you're talking to's house.
There's no shitting like anywhere but your own
You
home.
didn't really have to
There
make that
is.
distinction. That wasn't a question.
No, but if
That
you
way.
ever had to really go, you can't just be like, I'm gonna fucking take the chance on the 100 gallons of ketchup in this new girl I'm talking to fucking bathroom.
No, I'll go to like the corner
You're
store.
you're gonna throw up on the chick.
Wait, okay.
Listen,
No, but you can explain that. You can be
Listen.
like, listen, every time.
So she's gonna.
She's not gonna like it at first, obviously.
She's not gonna like it at all.
Okay, if
Yeah,
we're gonna
but
do this,
100
let's-
But then you got to be like, my second option was shitting 100 gallons of ketchup every time. So
here's the thing, though. I'm sorry. The ketchup's catching me off guard. I hate to say this.
Oh.
This is gonna sound ridiculous. Shitting 100 gallons of ketchup sounds very unrealistic.
it is.
Like your stomach can't hold 100 gallons of stuff. So how is it happening? Like 2 at a
it's
time?
magic.
It's magic.
Picture yourself making a deal with a demon.
Okay.
But the drawback, because there's always a drawback,
Yeah.
is one of these two options. That's how I look at these.
Here. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. It's a
Good
good
Say what?
idea.
Go
Good
ahead.
idea.
Say
Save
it.
for
Say it.
after
Say it.
night.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
But I was gonna say, if you're shitting 100 gallons, instead of just going in the toilet, can you just go in the shower and then just because it's ketchup, you can just wash it down the drain? in the
Yeah, but
shower?
that's still like so much. You got to like waffle stuff down the drain.
now.
Because you still have to shit. You're still shitting. Like you take
Is it shit mixed with ketchup or is
No,
it
Yeah,
just ketchup?
probably.
You shit and then ketchup falls through.
But there's gonna be shit mixed in it, obviously, because
So is it 100 gallons of shit and ketchup, or is it just 100? Is it
like
just
picture
shit?
picture this. You take a shit,
Yeah.
and then immediately after you finish just shitting, 100 gallons of ketchup come out.
Okay, then
rifling out of your
then I would
ass.
get off the toilet real quick, run in the shower.
That's a
And you're
risk,
just gonna you're gonna shit 100 gallons of ketchup. Do you realize you're fucking shower?
I'm trying to make this interesting because every other person should choose throw up every time you nut. That's the right answer.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Right?
Right answer.
I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to like see a world where I could do the ketchup to try and help.
No.
But nobody's helping. Nobody else on this podcast wants me to succeed. It's,
You can't. It's not really an option, is it? You can't shit 100 gallons of ketchup
You
at a
can't.
time.
You can't.
No.
You're just gonna have to deal with the throw. But listen,
Listen, if you
can
find
know.
a chick who's in the
could
vomit, you're
shit
good.
in a lot of buckets, and then just like
yeah, but think about the amount
go
of times.
like scoot down bucket to bucket when it gets full,
Yeah,
and then you can just
And then
donate
resell.
the ketchup.
I don't think you can donate ketchup that's been out of your ass.
that's truly organic. It's a definition.
That's the definition of organic. Yeah, you can't.
5-gallon pails of ketchup.
Who the fuck would buy that? Just out in the sun.
Side of the road.
Open. Tomato soup. Get your tomato soup.
Yeah, no, it is throw up though. You're right. It's
Yeah.
just throw up every time. Like that's what I mean. You just gotta. I mean, it's a mess every time.
It is
But I'm
Just don't eat the day before if you know something's going to go
just
down.
dry heave instead.
dry.
Yeah.
Dry heave over the girl.
I'd almost rather not dry heave. Like, you know what I
Really?
mean? I'd
I
rather get it
actually
over
get
with.
that. I
Yeah,
don't
dry
know.
heaving is
Yeah.
kind of it's not cool.
Because when I throw up, I do it like 2 or 3 at a time. And it's been like a long time since I've thrown up, but I do it like 2 or 3 at a time and then I'm done. And then, but like dry heaving, I feel like I've dry heaved for like half an hour straight. And then
You ever
Yeah.
just felt like so garbage that you're like, my only option is to make myself throw up right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's been people that do that. Yeah.
Dude.
There was a time where I'm like, I felt it like half an hour before I was going to throw up. And I was in the bathroom, like hyping myself up like I was about to go in like the ring because I'm like, I hate it so much. And I'm like, okay, here we go, Matt.
I was on the job site after like a very strong lunch,
Mm-hmm.
like a Dave's triple from Wendy's, and then I'm like, I gotta lift up these pumps, and I'm lifting into the truck, and I'm like, I physically can't lift this right now, and I'm standing there just watching the job, and I'm like, I have to make myself throw up in this hole. There's no other option for me. If I want to get this job done, I have to vomit right now. So I'm just standing by my truck, like, flicking around back there until I threw up.
around.
Oh, you got it? You
I
got
got
it.
it. And I was like, I'm better now. I can lift these
You felt
pumps.
way better.
Oh,
You tell
yeah.
girls the same thing. I'm just flicking around back there, seeing if I find anything
I don't
interesting.
even tell them. They know.
Is this it? Fling, fling.
Dude, I
Ring it like a doorbell.
I don't even I'm gonna say this story. Actually, Matt, I think you were there. It was when fucking Alex had a rough go at it. Rough go. I mean, there's so many nights. We told so many stories, but it was
Alex
one
has
of the-
always had a rough go.
Yeah.
He
But
hates
has he had it easy?
I don't care. I'm telling this story.
He
I
hates
don't
how
care.
often we bring it up.
So he had a rough go one night, and this was for like my birthday. This is like back when we were in high school, bro. So this is like we were 17 years old, something like that. And you know, he took a toke or something. Something happened. Greened out. He was throwing up all over the place because he ate something. So he threw up so much he didn't stop throwing up from like 10 till 3:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
But at that point, for the last like 2 hours, he was just dry heaving, and there was a guy there that was there to drive him to work the next day. This guy lived in LaSalle. No word of a lie. He got up. He looks at me. He goes, "Bro, I have to leave because this guy's dry heaving is actually driving me through the fucking roof right now." And Alex is still like, I mean, he's there throwing up. The guy's talking to me, telling me, "I'm sick and tired of this shit, bro. I'm sick and tired of this
You're
motherfucking
dealing with
dry
this
heaving."
bullshit.
Yeah, and he left. So he left 4:00 in the morning. He left to go home to drive him to work for fucking 9. Came back later, drove him to fucking work.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
This guy was just like,
Dedication of the cause.
this guy was just like, fuck that, though, dude. I cannot actually deal with this guy's fucking dry heaving right now.
When Alex throws up, he doesn't. He screams.
Yeah, he does.
Like he yells while he's throwing up. So while he's dry heaving, he's also loud.
He is fucking. He's a fucking loud motherfucker, that guy. Man, like
I live with him. I know.
I don't think I was there for that one though. But I do
I
remember
thought you were, bro.
I do remember hearing that story, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
He's gotten better now with it though, right?
I don't think he's going out and giving her as much
As much
as
as
he.
he, yeah.
He just drinks a couple Miller High Lifes.
Yeah. Dude, the guy is upset. Every time we're all drinking like Bud Lights or something, this guy's like, "How about a Miller High Life sponsor?" Because if like we stream our like DayZ stuff, you'll always crack open a Miller Lite and be like, "Brought to you by," and I'm like, "Stop!" We're like, "Stop doing that,
man.
Stop
Is it
doing that."
Miller Lite or Miller High Life?
High Life.
Miller High Life.
High
That's
Life.
the one that he likes.
My mom's boyfriend got him into it.
Oh,
$5. It's $5. What are you doing?
I guess. I don't mind Miller Lite.
Miller Lite's cool. I mean, I don't really drink beer anymore. I
Yeah.
don't know. It just like makes me feel bloated and
Beer's a
fat.
heavy fucking.
Yeah.
Beer's a hard one to drink all night.
Yeah.
But it's weird because like I feel like you can drink beer and just stay at like a because like I mean I did it last week. I drank while I was playing cornhole all day, and I felt like I was just at.
We
like
finished the case forenoon one time.
dude. Me and you did. There was one time it was like, fuck, way before we started even the podcast.
Yeah.
It was like way back.
I
then.
think was it
I-
like 24 pack or something?
It was like a 24 pack. Me and him sat there watching Ukrainian slap fighting. We were watching Ukrainian slap
And we
fighting.
finished the case, and I'm like, "What time is it?" And it was like 11:30 a.m.
It was, yeah, and it was like, damn, man, we should get another case. Eh? Like, you know what I mean?
Do we
It's
go get another one?
It's crazy how fucking fast our day went.
I
Like,
used to be able to drink a lot back then, but now I'm just like, nah, not anymore.
no.
I'm at the point now where I can just stop drinking completely.
Yeah,
I think
there's a lot of people that
Don't do it.
I won't. I don't know. I won't do it, but like just like,
Don't
You got to
cut it.
carry on the torch for Chase.
Don't
Gotta
cut
carry
it
it
out
on.
completely.
I won't cut it out completely.
Your
but,
life will go down.
In memory of Chase's prime.
I don't know.
Kate and I were talking about that yesterday.
Mm.
Your prime.
Yeah, well, I forget what my mom was complaining about, but she's like, I'm tired because Kate, works in a trailer park now, so he pretty much just drinks all day, fishes, and cleans pools.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and so he was like, "You should have seen Chase in his prime." I was like, "I was
He
using."
said that to your mom.
Yeah, I was like, "I was using wine as mixer for my whiskey.
That's disgusting.
It was gross. Yeah,
Dude,
I killed 2 bottles at the same time.
Me and fucking Devin, one time we were out and we ran out of 2. We had 2 bottles of whiskey. We drank those, and then we were still upset. So we were at this house party. So we just took this wine. Well, it was a giant box of wine. So we just sat there with the rest of the night, just a box of wine next to us, just fucking smashing
Something
it
about a
back,
box of wine, man.
dude. Because it was like 83 whiskey. It was like this fucking shit. Like shit cheap whiskey, bro. I mean, like this shit costs fucking like $17.
And you stole it from Devin's liquor cabinet.
And usually we stole
Probably.
it from Denver's liquor cabinet, or we used to get like. I remember we had so many older friends that we would just be like, "Hey man, we need to make an LCBO run."
Yeah.
And it was so cool having like older friends that would do that. And they're like, "Yeah, just pick out what you want." And we're all in there just fucking being like, "We need this." It's one dude walking with one dude with fucking 4 17-year-olds behind him. He's just buying everyone alcohol.
Didn't say anything.
No one ever said anything, bro. No one ever gave a fuck. I mean, they can't really do nothing because they can't necessarily prove
Yeah.
that he was going to give it. Because it's like, the only rule is I think you can't touch it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you
can't
can
carry
physically
it.
touch it.
Like even to your car, you have to like carry it to the car and all that shit.
Yeah. It's like you can't, like.
But once you're behind the wheel, it's fair game.
But it's weird because I feel like when I was younger, my dad used to bring me into the duty free and shit. Like, he'd be like, grab that bottle.
It's
Bring it up.
different,
Yeah.
though. You know that 8-year-old's not drinking that.
My dad would be like, grab a case of beer. We're walking up to the front. You know what I mean? That's all you would want to do.
Yeah.
Grab this case of beer, get to the front. All right, we're
We'll
out
wait
here.
in line. I gotta go look around a bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, fuck.
Good
Remember-
times.
Remember that screenshot on my bank account? It's just like same day. It's I get paid. Hour later, LCBO run $160. A random, I forget what it was. It was like $5 transaction, and then an hour after that, another $170 LCBO run.
There was one time when me and Chase, the Pick Whitney stuff came out,
Yeah.
and we like, it's out. Okay, we got 8. I think together we got like 8 or 9 bottles of this Pink Whitney shit.
Yeah.
And just that,
Just all day, not mixing it with anything.
not mixing it. Dude, I would go back to my gaming setup, just crack open the lid, throw the fucking lid, and I'm good. I would just fucking drink it out of the bottle.
my God.
Just drink it right out of the bottle.
Matt, can you believe this?
I think you have a problem.
Who are the musicians here? Like, honestly, like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to be cool.
yeah.
You're still cool.
I'm not.
You
I
guys
wouldn't
have
do that
pains,
now.
that's
Oh
super
God,
cool.
no.
It's funny because I feel like I can't drink any of that sweet shit. I feel like my gut
you a
gets
headache.
my gut gets me fucked. I don't know what it is. It's also that, and I feel like anytime I drink juice or like sugary shit, there's like phlegm. I
couldn't-
phlegm in the back of my throat, bro.
I can't remember the last time I had like orange juice or anything.
Oh, dude.
Anything.
Do you like
I like a
orange
good
juice? I
apple
was gonna
juice,
say.
though.
Apple juice.
I like
Apple
cranberry juice the best.
He
Yeah.
did, bro. For a while, we would before we'd start podcasts, he'd be like, "We need to go to Freshco. I need to get cranberry juice." I'm not even kidding.
I remember those. Yeah.
Like he would
Yeah,
be
it was
like, "I
good.
have to go get cranberry."
We
juice."
all have to go together.
And so-
Cranberry juice is supposed to be good.
Yeah, I guess.
supposed to be good
They
for
also
you.
say that pomegranate juice is supposed to be good.
I've never had
My dad drinks that. I think. Yeah, it's
pomegranate
good.
juice.
It's good.
Pomegranate juice is supposed to be the shit, I guess.
That'd be
Supposed to help
good
with
mixed
cancer
with
and stuff.
vodka.
Probably.
Pomegranate
I-
and vodka.
Probably. They probably have flavored fucking pomegranate fucking vodka.
I think they
Probably.
do.
Blueberry vodka is good. I've had that before.
Have
That
you ever
was
had
good.
blueberry gin?
No.
Bro, have blueberry gin and 7-Up.
Ooh.
Doesn't even taste like a fucking drink, bro. That's the problem. My God, it's not. Those are fucking dangerous.
Yeah, or Sprite or any like clear.
Well, it's got to be Sprite because it's Coke product only for me.
Oh,
there
bro,
it is.
the
Yeah.
fucking-
Guy's a diehard fan.
Dude,
of
you
Die
are-
hard Coke product.
Are you also
They
like one of
never
those guys
even
where it's
had
like,
a Navy.
it's like Apple? Are you one of those guys too? Where you're like, it's Apple, fuck Samsung.
No, I don't care about that. But when it comes to my Coke products, yes.
Are you? What else are you like with that? I feel there's got to because like there's always some shit like that.
Probably like certain brands, like music wise too.
Certain music brands, yeah, like Ernie Ball. I'm a big Ernie Ball guy. So
Gens
like,
bands, yeah.
yeah. So for strings and guitar picks, it's Ernie Ball. For
Ernie
me.
Ball, yeah. I go with
Ernie
them.
Ball's the way to go, but they don't pay me, so that is what it is.
Yeah.
But honestly, the big thing is Coke products.
Ernie Ball, I'd pay him, or else you're gonna lose a loyal customer.
Yeah, Ernie Ball,
Sponsor.
pay me. Give me like a signature malt.
Do you even just like pop in general? Like I know like you're a pretty healthy guy and you say on your shit now it's usually only coffee, water.
Only coffee, water.
But is there
now,
something
but,
like you ever have a pop once in a while?
Dude, if I'm craving something, a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, that's
DC.
it, eh?
If it's,
DC,
like,
Diet Cock.
but that's usually my go-to. Or the Coke zero sugar, whatever.
Yeah. Is there really anything of a difference of those though?
Yeah.
There's a little difference.
Really?
A little difference.
I thought it was just all the same pretty much, but I could
No,
be
there's a
fucking-
little difference. But
Diet Coke's got that thing that causes cancer in it. Coke Zero does not have that aspartame shit.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
so
sure.
I should probably go to Coke Zero. A little
Coke
more
Zero
than
tastes
Diet.
great though. Coke Zero tastes real good.
It does, yeah.
I actually left work today to go buy 4 bottles of Coke.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like regular Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my best friend at work.
Okay.
I had to slip that in there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm craving Coke right now. He goes, brother, me too. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm leaving right now.
He took him
Buying
to the
us
corner
2
store and he's like,
bottles
what the
each.
fuck is this? We're in
2
construction."
bottles each.
2 bottles each, full bottles, 2 liters.
No, that'd be
I was
crazy.
gonna say 2 liters
I was
of
gonna
Coca-Cola.
say,
And we both immediately after drinking the first one were like, oh,
That was a mistake.
why did we do that? Why did we do that?
There's a
It's too
guy-
hot out here to be drinking this.
There's a guy that I know that will go and buy like 2 bottles of Coke at a gas station or something, or whatever the sale they got. He'll drink the first one.
Yeah.
He'll freeze the second one, drink half of it, throw it away. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. It's such a weird one that I've never seen before. But I was like,
That's weird.
because he's aware of it. Like he's like, yeah, I drink the first one and then I drink half of it and then I throw it away. And I'm like, why? And he goes, and then I'm like, but is that like all pop? Like, are you done? Like, I'm assuming like I just took it as, oh, this guy only has a certain amount of pop, and then he cuts it off. And he goes, no, I have a pop at home for dinner. And I'm like, wow.
Is this a guy you work with?
Yeah. I'm like, it's so fucking interesting to me. But I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, that throws me off.
That is weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah, there are guys like that. Like, what do you call it?
Or guys that don't take the last sip of their beer. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like if they have like this much left, or the guys that don't sip it.
Yeah.
Someone's always like, you didn't finish your beer, man. You didn't finish your beer.
Why are
Oh,
you gonna
yeah.
waste that?
Yeah.
Why are you gonna waste that?
You got some dude like
I'll waste the beer.
That's holy water.
in the back
I
of
know.
it.
I know more than once after cleaning up an event at my garage, I was like, "There's like almost a full case of half-drunk beer here."
Yeah.
I just spent the rest of the day just
Dude,
killing
especially
fallen
if you,
soldiers.
I remember when you caught a motherfucker, like if you gave them a beer before they left, so you gave them beer, they opened it, they sipped it a little bit, and they're like, all right, I'm out of here, man. And you go to grab like their beer, like, that son
This
of a
thing's
bitch,
full.
motherfucker.
I
This
never-
thing is didn't even finish
I
it.
never left a beer unempty.
You can't. It's disrespectful.
That's yeah.
It's disrespectful to leave a beer not drank.
Yeah. It's
Simple as
like,
that.
Even
Dale wouldn't want that.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
No. Praise Dale.
Praise Dale.
Praise
Roll
Dale.
Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
The Charlotte race is actually
Yeah,
on.
what does that mean?
Charlotte race.
Roll Tide?
Yeah, I hear you say it all the time.
Alabama football team.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what race I can't get into that a lot of people are into now? Formula One.
Oh, Formula One's amazing.
Oh.
Indy's cool. Indy's cool.
You know Kyle Larson was going to do that?
Yeah.
He's doing that, and then he was supposed to, but it got rained out. There's a rain delay.
But
and then he was
that's-
supposed to get flown to Charlotte to do the night race tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's
Wow.
but that's weird because like those cars I thought they could run in the rain unless it's like heavy severe rain.
I
Those-
think I
No, F1 they run in the rain because they're men.
they
yeah.
ain't fucking men.
I think I mean I get why you probably cannot drive in fucking like rain.
I could
bro.
have sworn they could though. They like
It
those cars.
depends.
Not
That's
NASCAR.
in
I know
mind.
NASCAR.
NASCAR can.
NASCAR can't. They can't do that. They have like literally like dry tracks and like they. I mean, this year they delayed the Daytona 500.
Oh, that's always
Like
delayed.
I that was on a Sunday,
Yeah.
and they literally will be like, "Never mind, cancel the whole fucking race. We'll do it tomorrow on a Monday night."
See, that's
And they did
they
that,
did.
bro. Like, fuck it, we'll just do it the next day. And then if that day rains out, all right, it's on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's on Tuesday. Then you-
Imagine those people camping on the infield. They're like, "Holy fuck, we're here for another day. Like, we don't
Well-
gotta leave."
Well, think about those motherfuckers that stay there. They're there the whole fucking weekend, bro.
Yeah.
So they're there Friday night, like they have like some opener race or whatever. And then Saturday they have like I think
It's
in-
Thursday. So Thursday is when you're allowed to enter the track.
Okay, then the Friday's what I don't know what that race is, but I know that Saturday is like that Xfinity series or
Yeah.
whatever. So they watch that, and then they're just waiting
Yeah.
for a fucking Cup series on Sunday. But it is shitty if it just rains out.
That's one thing my dad wants to do. Like, he wants to go to the
Dude, be in
Daytona
the pit?
500.
Be in the
He's
fucking
been-
pit.
Well, we've been on the actual Daytona track,
Yeah,
and we got
that's sick,
that we got to do an experience like that. So that was cool. I'd go again, but
bro.
this time,
Did you stand on it,
yeah,
bro? Isn't it like
yeah.
supposed like dude when you?
Yeah,
It's like literally like this. Like people are like, no, you actually can't
It's
stand
impossible.
on it. It's fucking impossible.
It's impossible. And there's photos we got of it, and there's my chubby little self on there, and whatnot, trying trying to stay up on it, and it's tough.
Yeah.
But I would go again, but I would want to do the Richard Petty driving school. Actually get actually get in the car
Yeah.
and just like go around the track. I think would be sick.
Yeah, be in one of the cars.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be fucking insane probably just to get a lap in. Like, get a fast lap in.
I think they do. I can't
Fucking send me
I
180
think they do
miles down
like
this bitch.
they might do 5 laps. My dad's done it a bunch. And he says it's a good time. But
Dude, they
I'd
got to
love
be
do that.
fucking, it's got to be hot in that car though.
Oh yeah.
No doubt. Daytona heat. You fucking racing for fucking just laps and laps and laps and just there's no AC. It's not like, hey, yo, can I put on some music real quick? Like, hey, it's just like
You ain't hearing anything.
Yeah,
you
you're
ain't
not-
hearing anything. You're just hearing
some
that
dude's
motor.
drenched. Dude's just
In the
drenched.
headphones.
But like it was cool. Like they gave us a tour of everything on Daytona, like where the pits are and everything, and we actually got to walk by the garages and shit, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
They do, every year now they do this rock festival there. Like they just did it like 2 weeks ago, in the actual infield of Daytona, and it's fucking sick as shit. Like I've been wanting to go for so many years, ever since they started doing it there, but it's just every year it either gets rained out or something because of the bad weather in Florida.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's a cool time, but definitely one year I'll go to the Daytona
Oh,
500.
bro, it just looks a hype because like last week there was a conflict between Kyle Busch and
There's always a
Ricky
Ricky Stenhouse.
Stenhouse or whatever.
There's
Ricky Bobby, is that what you said? Ricky Stenhouse.
There's always like Kyle Busch is always in something.
Yeah. Well, bro, it's like it's funny because it happened like early in the race. It was like the first like 2 or 3 laps, like he hit him a certain way. So you just gotta think this motherfucker did like whatever, say over 200 more laps and was like, I'm gonna fucking talk to that guy that hit me on the second lap.
Yeah.
Fuck that motherfucker.
The whole time is just on rage. Just, I gotta finish this fucking
They
race.
ended up fighting. They ended up fighting. They got out. They got in each other's face. They fought.
Did you end up watching the Netflix series for NASCAR?
NASCAR Fast?
Uh,
If that's what it's called. The documentary is called
Yeah,
NASCAR
yeah.
Fast. Yeah, bro. That's why I was like, I'm gonna get into it this year. Fuck it. I did that with bull riding. Like when we first started this podcast, I came in.
Channel ESPN 8.
I don't know, something like that. I came in one day, I remember, it was like when we first started the podcast, and I talked to him like, okay, bro, I just watched a 6-hour documentary on bull riding. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to fucking talk about what I learned. But they didn't have, my eyes were glued. And I was like, fuck it.
Watch 'em
And then
bulls.
it's funny, I tell one guy at work, he's like, hey, I'll watch that. I'm like, yeah, bro, you go, and then you'll let me know, like, this weekend, you gotta watch it. This weekend, PBR, baby.
Can you bet on it? Like bull
Oh,
riding?
I would imagine.
Like-
You can probably bet on anything.
Yeah,
In
you
the
can-
States, probably. I don't know about in Canada.
Yeah.
Online gambling.
Online gambling. It's a
Gotta-
beautiful thing.
Oh, are you guys big into gambling? Like on
Oh,
sports?
well, I haven't.
I know.
I haven't lately because I'm sick and
It's
tired of
more
losing,
fun. It's
but-
more fun to gamble on football. I think
Yeah, football's way more fun.
it's a lot.
Gambling on like racing is insane to me.
That's crazy. I couldn't do that.
I did the gamble on racing.
I can gamble on like watching a football game, like the Super Bowl or something, or if Jared Goff's going to throw an interception.
You guys got a rookie QB. Calm down.
Okay.
Don't talk shit before he starts a game. all
I
right?
know. Like Detroit is like so into fucking the Lions right now. I went to a show last Saturday, and then like the singer of the band I saw, he came out with a Red Wings jersey.
Yeah.
And everybody immediately just started chanting Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Jared Goff. I'm like, that's the wrong fucking team, but okay.
They fucking.
They
That
love
city
him.
needed something. Bro. That city was like, we got a good football team. Shit.
What do you mean? They won 3 cups.
Who, the Red Wings?
Yeah, but football.
The
Football's
football.
America's
But
sport,
it's like
bro.
they're like more invested in like the Lions than anything. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's like if your NFL team's huge, that's huge for the city, right? Because that's like the biggest sport in America.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like if people will come and like bump up like the draft, like and did insane for the economy for Detroit too, right? So like if you have a
Plus,
draft
I mean,
and
around
then
here.
if they can like manage to host a few playoff games too, then like even the playoff games brought in like a few million in
Easily.
revenue for the city. So it's like it's just like good overall because like Ford Field, I've been in there. I actually didn't mind it. It was all right. Like it's nothing special, but like,
Did you
it's
go
okay.
to? Did you go to a show or a football game?
I went to a football game. I saw the Vikings play the Lions last December.
I went and I've been there. I've been there more for concerts than football games because I can't afford football games, but I can afford shows there.
Yeah, Moose, like one of his buddies, just like Lions took $100. I'm like, yep, thank
Yeah.
you.
That's probably the cheapest you can find for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were like up there. Like it was still a good game and good to watch and all that. But
Yeah.
like you're up.
I remember me and Anthony. We went and we were like 2 rows away from the visiting bench,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to see them play Kansas City.
Boo.
So before all the fucking hype around him and whatnot, and we're watching, we're literally like making eye contact with Patrick Mahomes. It is insane.
I'm sure you
And you
remember
could
that.
go.
Was he looking right at you?
I was the entire time I was looking at him. I'm like, you could have been a Chicago Bear.
We seen Patrick Mahomes actually at the Rib Fest. Swear to God.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, guys, that's Patrick Mahomes right there.
wow.
Dude had the same haircut, jersey.
That's a. A lot of people are getting that.
I was like, guys, Patrick Mahomes is here, bro. Watch out.
yeah.
It's like me. It's like if I went up to him, like how real life caught. I don't think you're the real.
I
Patrick
don't think
Mahomes,
you're the
man.
real Pat Holmes.
I think you're a
man.
phony because anytime someone has like their COD name or something like, I don't know, the fucking real, I don't know, Ricky Bobby or something.
The
I'm
real
like, I
Ricky
don't even
Bobby.
think that's actually Ricky Bobby playing.
I don't
with
think
us.
so.
I don't
I
think
don't
Ricky
think-
Bobby played that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty
Poop
sure they're
clown?
in Daytona this weekend. Like,
Yeah.
and
I don't know if the poop clown would actually be playing right now. I think you're the fake poop clown,
I don't
motherfucker.
know. I don't think you're the real poop clown.
Martin Luther King Jr. What?
Yeah, bro. People would have their names like wild, like
Yeah.
some wild ass shit all the time. Like for a while, we were playing against a clan that was just all porn stars. Like their whole name, I'm like, I don't know if that's the real Lisa Ann. I don't know if that's actually fucking her.
She would have made that shot. She would have made that shot. I don't know.
She got practice, bro. She ain't no way she missing that shit. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Or like someone would put like their name as like one of those like optic or phase guys. I'm like, buddy, you're not even a part of phase.
I don't think you're.
You're not a part of phase,
motherfucker.
you lying fucking sack of shit.
Meanwhile, it's just some 12-year-old on the other end.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a fucking loser.
He's like some fan. He's just a fan of like some YouTuber that's like phase
Do
whatever.
you guys ever like? Because I talked a lot of shit when I was like a kid and on Xbox Live and stuff. Do you ever like hear a kid talk now and you're like, fuck, this is just revenge. This is just karma from back in the day where I was
No.
annoying people.
Dude, when it's
I just
so
make
funny.
fun of the kid.
Kids just tell you to shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Kids don't have like. There's nothing really that kids have that say it's a diss. At that point, it's just like they just want to talk and like talk back, and now they know there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
So it's like half the shit that they're saying, "Shut the fuck up, ugly ass bitch." Like you know what I mean? They're not even
They're
saying
not.
that.
They're not clever comebacks. They're
Like it's
just
not. It's always like I'm gonna fuck your mom, and I'll be like, "Hey, first of all, no." yeah.
I look at
try
them and
it.
I'm like, this used to be an art form. Insulting? You're just making it about
You-
yourselves.
yeah.
Our generation.
You got to sign this thing now that you're not gonna harass.
Really?
You signed the code of conduct, man. You can't say that.
That's what Chase has been saying lately too. Whenever someone talks shit, man, you've been signing the code of conduct, bro.
You signed that code of conduct. You're not allowed to say that to me, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna report you.
I
It's
will
all
report
on
you,
Get
and I'll
reported.
ruin your fun.
Get reported, idiot. Get reported, idiot boy. That's,
Anytime there's like a kill cam at the end of the round and the guy's like missing 1,000 shots and then gets the kills, like, dude, turn your aimbot off.
I'm sick and tired of people cheating in this fucking game.
I'm just like reported, bud.
Yeah, reported.
Report. You should make it that obvious.
Or you just like you wait to like the funnest thing is, honest to God, it's like waiting to the end of like the round's about to start and like you can still hear each other and be like, "You guys fucking suck," because you'll hear some guy be like, "Hey."
Wow.
It's stupid COD things. I mean, did you play COD as a kid?
Oh yeah, I
Did
played
you?
COD a lot.
No.
So you never got to experience those
I
lobbies
never-
where some kids
I-
calling you a slur?
I work with kids calling me a slur all the time. You
Kids
kidding
these
me?
days don't fucking care.
I don't.
Bro, especially in COD, they never cared.
No.
COD, they did
I
not
don't
care.
care.
You would hear someone call you a slur, and then you'd be like, "I'll be down in a second." Like, you know what I mean? I'll
Yeah.
be down for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
this
Guy sends you your full address, legal name.
yeah.
Mom, you gotta let me cook here for a minute.
Ma.
Oh, you gotta let me cook it for dude. My dad used to like when he would be explaining to like, man, Jake's up all hours of the night playing this game, telling somebody to kill themselves.
This was like 4 years ago.
This is a family event. I'm at a Christmas party. Everyone's just talking. He's like, I don't know. He's telling some kid down there to kill himself. I have to go down there and tell him to shut
screaming
the
at this
fuck
guy
up.
to kill himself. I don't know.
I gotta
Saying
go-
he shit at the game. I don't know why this kid would care if he shit at a video game. I mean,
I heard something about a bus fare and
Yeah, I
Walking
used to tell people that their mom sucked dick for bus fare and then walked home.
Fuck.
one guy raged hard.
Yeah, one guy was not happy that I said that about his mother.
which means
It's true.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah. That's what I got. Honestly, guys, that is the only research I did. I was like, that man's mom may or may not be a prostitute. I have no idea.
It's like, holy shit, your mom's a prostitute,
or
bro.
she's just trying to get around. I don't know what her deal is,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
trying to get. Yeah. Well.
However you make your money is how you make your money. That's
Yeah,
not up to me.
No judgment.
No judgment.
King shaming.
No king shame. No king shame.
Rule number 6.
I think we broke that a long time ago.
What? Name one thing we king shamed about. I even brought up scat play,
Yeah.
like in a productive manner, and only you had a problem with it.
I have a problem with him pouring it on himself. I think that's a little gross.
He didn't pour it on himself. He had
She
her pour
poured
it
it.
on him.
Oh,
She probably got paid. Are you against women making money?
Yeah.
Cancel this man.
Cancel this man, misogynist piece of shit.
I'm not
This
Harrison Butker, okay? I'm okay with women. They can do whatever they want. I believe in everyone.
He goes, oh, let him pour shit. I don't care. Let him pour shit. As he said,
She didn't want to do it.
she didn't want to do it, but she probably got paid good.
She wanted the money.
Yeah.
Do what you can for the money.
I remember someone told me that they got paid $400 a week just to text a dude. And I'm like, Bran, I'll fucking text somebody.
Yeah.
Just give me somebody. I'll
take
text whatever.
$400 to text someone.
And it wasn't even like they weren't even sending nudes or nothing. It was just literally full blown conversation. I'm like, fuck.
What'd you do today?
Yeah.
Nothing.
And then she would be like, I don't answer him for hours. And I'm like, oh.
Man.
I'll even text a like, just give me whoever. I'll text whoever. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Text whoever. $400 a week.
Yeah, I'll text you whatever you want.
And then I heard 100 or no, sorry, not 100. It was like $1,000 for a foot photo, like for a foot pic. And then this guy, I was
a
like,
good deal.
man, what?
It's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Price wise, like inflation's a bitch right now, so
Inflation,
that's pretty good
yeah.
deal.
You ask anybody else around here, they're like,
You can either buy that or make
Two,
rent.
maybe three.
Yeah.
You can either buy that or make rent.
I'm living
Fuck,
on
I
the
wish
street
rent was $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, you know. I don't have that, but, you know, it'd be nice if it was.
No, it's just like, yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, imagine.
Be
They
pretty
used
cool
to-
if you were.
Back when they were like renting out properties too, I just remember. I remember when I was younger, like they'd be like, first month, like if you want this apartment or whatever to rent out, like first month's free. Now they don't even have that. They are like,
No.
listen, a lot of money up front.
I need last month and this
this
month.
month's-
You don't even rent the place.
Yeah, it was like that. That's I'm like, oh, now it's just
Give me the money. Give me the $500. Okay, this is the deposit. Now I'm gonna thinking about giving you this rent, but I got a bunch of other.
But I'm
people.
gonna need another $2,500 to seal the deal.
And even then, if somebody gives me $3,000, you might have to bump it up.
Oh yeah, you don't get that money back.
Oh no, that's mine regardless of the
Yeah.
decision I make. That's to get your foot in the door.
That would drive me absolutely fucking nuts.
What?
If like I'm in a bidding war and then the guy's like, if you go this much, like
But if it is for renting and you just hear like this
Yeah.
guy's offering me, it'd be like he could have it. This
Yeah.
like, he can have it.
okay, no,
I'm
I'm
So
cool
sorry.
with-
I'm not getting a bid
I'm not
for
gonna
renting
I'm
a
not putting that much money out to rent a fucking room.
No, I'm
That's
cool with
bullshit.
the box I live in right now.
Well, it's
a
like
cardboard
that-
box.
Well, that's what you're gonna get buried in.
As long as it doesn't rain, we're good.
It's like you give
No,
even if you're
yeah.
buying a house, you give the people what they ask, and then like you're in a bidding war regardless for
Yeah.
because like someone is going to give them what they ask and more.
And it's gonna be someone from fucking Toronto.
Someone who
Yeah.
can buy it out and just rent it out.
Yeah.
I
Fucking,
just,
fucking idiot Toronto people. Fuck you. I fucking hate you, Toronto people.
But come see American Airport Sushi next time. They're in Toronto.
Yeah.
they are. Yeah,
Come give me your money.
Yeah.
I love
Right.
you, Toronto people.
I love you.
When
I love when I'm performing there. I love when I'm.
I love when I'm performing there, but I love the 401 when I leave.
But no, when my dad bought his first house, I guess he made an offer over asking price, and it was basically like, just take your clothes and leave. Like, that's it. Like, give me all
To
the-
that?
Yeah, give me the living room sets, give me the silverware, give me the plates, give me, like, everything. Dining table, dinner table.
Oh.
And they turned it down, but he got, like, a few things out of it. But yeah, it's basically like, take your clothes and get out.
Yeah,
I'll take it today.
Yeah.
I'll take it today. Yeah, we're
I'll
fucked.
I'll take it today. Well, we're still living. Ooh, this room's nice.
No such
When
thing
I
as a
leave
starter
town,
home.
you can rent out my other room, Jake.
Oh, really?
You're
You're
gonna
You and
leave
Alice can
town?
live together. Well, yeah. After this job, probably I'll have to.
just gonna keep the home there.
Yeah.
Just go work out wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now there's 200 dudes on the list waiting for work.
Mm-hmm.
But once the bridge is done and the battery plant's done, there's probably going to be about 1,000 people who don't have jobs. So
Then you're gonna go out and try to see where you can go for work.
I can go
I'll take
anywhere in
care.
the country now.
Yeah, I know because you got your red seal.
Yeah.
Uh,
We'll just do this over FaceTime.
Yeah, it's just me and you. Shit quality. It's half the time we're on mute because I have
He
to
just
go
doesn't want to
something.
do it one day. Jake, I think I'm.
Oh, you're breaking up.
I'll take care of your home though. We'll all take care of your home.
Yeah.
Us three right here.
No, it's okay.
We will.
Is it me?
No.
I can have your room though.
Yeah.
Can I also use your desk?
Yeah, but you have to rent it. You have to pay me to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
We'll discuss that after.
Can I have your TV? I don't think Alex deserves it.
He
Can we just start having shit in your house
Yeah.
when you're gone?
Oh yeah, no. Just
I'll
take
bring it back.
Just
Like,
take it.
let me
Listen, I'm
know when
gonna
you're
rip the
in town.
porch out. I'm gonna put a whole new porch. By the time you come back, it's gonna look great.
no new porch.
Listen, I did the demolition. Never got to rebuilding.
What's expensive?
Yeah, I didn't think demolition was fun. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we'll
that part
demo.
wasn't hard.
We'll demo everything.
We're gonna be like, you know what? I think he wants this more open concept.
Let's knock out the only wall in the middle.
You know what? We're gonna profit off this. We're gonna, those demolition rooms.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it Demolition House, and it's gonna be Chase's house.
Dude, it's gonna be.
You can demo anything in the house.
It's gonna be fucking. We're gonna be like, you know what? I don't think Chase wants this screen door. I say let's get it right out and let's just have open, like no
Open
doors,
air.
No door
doors.
policy.
Whoa, we gotta be responsible. Let's put some beads up.
A little bit of privacy.
Yeah, you don't want people peeking in. Like, geez.
Yeah, gonna put beads.
I don't want the church peeking in. The church peeking in, you're open. As I'm just over there with the sledgehammer, whipping it through your fucking glass door.
You see how hard I threw that?
I'm like, you guys, when you're done, if you want, I could use some hands actually over here. I need some help.
You're done your service. Just head over.
And they're like, I'm pretty sure I've never seen you here. Your mom's coming out talking to me. I'm like, no, I've talked to him. This is what he wanted.
I
I talked to him. He's cool with this. And then they're gonna all call you and be like, I don't know, he's doing whatever. Just
He's breaking on walls and stuff. It's like,
leave
fine.
Jake alone.
I trust him. I trust him. He knows
He's
what
spray painting your dead Chase on the walls. No.
Hey,
Let him
he's just-
express himself.
Artistic expression is not everyone.
Hopefully, we're really hoping he just tuckers himself out. Goes to bed.
You'll get tuckered out. Give him a minute.
Hang on.
He gets like this.
He'll go sleep for 6 hours and come back. Start throwing sledgehammers through the wall.
Let's give Jake a Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. He turns into like fucking Christopher Walken. That's better.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
That'd be a good time.
I can see it as Christopher Walken.
Yeah?
That's who I have a compliment.
Yeah.
To Christopher Walken.
Thanks, bro.
That was so nice of you. He's been nice to me lately.
I'm cool, so they call me Christopher Roll.
All right, fellas. I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
So tired.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Thanks for coming out. You do have nothing to promote? Anything?
I got nothing on the go. I'm just a factory working boy right now.
Factory
Nice,
working
man.
boy.
Damn
Well,
right.
this was fun, fellas. Let's get the fuck out of here. It is late. So,
Peace out.
Yeah.
goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Just received in our newspaper.